Welcome to Late Night Chat with JT and Nico, episode 86.
Hey, they rather see me in the cell, like how he posted out with $30,000 bill. I'm the gold shot, niggas know I made that dope float on the scale. I had them hoes going crazy, fees cracking, going pale and on real. I got that flow, it's on sale if you need a rush. Coke blowing out my fiend's nose like the speaker bust. Whole car be D'd up, talk now we teeing up. Making people trying to frame me for a shooting, but them boys ain't cleaning up. I see how they teaming up, watching it, I'm calculating. Gotta keep it quiet, I can't jeopardize the outcome waiting. Seeing certain niggas say.
All right, and that was "Money Over Fallouts," which by Tory Lanez, which we'll get into a little bit later. I felt since we were bringing it up, we put it in as the intro, but more thoughts on that in a little bit.
I almost had coffee spitting out my nose, not cocaine coming out my nose.
But yeah, welcome everybody to another episode of Late Night Chat. It's episode 86. I wanted to start off the show by mentioning very quickly. Since sometimes we get too comfortable around here, we forget to mention it. If you're new to this show, if you're just checking in for the first time, please hit that subscribe button on the screen there. Subscribe to our channel. We got lots of different types of content that comes out here other than just our show here. Also, we are on the road to 100. I'm happy to say we're actually at 89 subscriptions as of today. 89 subscriptions. So I don't know if
Thank you, everybody.
yeah, thank you. I don't know what's going on. If you guys are making alternate accounts and subscribing. Listen, I don't need to know. I don't need to know anything. Just do your thing out there. And
I didn't even think about that, bro.
Yeah,
I could have done it myself, straight up.
No. I'd rather I'd rather get the subs. Yeah, we'll get into you in a moment there, Lewis.
You're special. You're special.
But no, thanks again to everybody who has subscribed. But also, if you know somebody who you think would like this show, that you would like to let know about this, that isn't subscribed, or if you want to grab somebody's phone, everyone's got YouTube on their phones, you want to hit subscribe on your phones, just go for it. Yeah, just go for it, right?
Steal everybody's phone. That was a good idea too, bro. Smart one.
Yeah, right. See, I'm just throwing ideas out there as to how to get there
hand
faster.
Sanitizer first, before and afterwards. Okay.
There you go.
There you go.
Safety is number one, but yeah, we're at 89 subscribers here. We're on the road to 100. We're trying to reach 100 subscribers before 100 episodes. So please help us out with that any way you can. We appreciate it.
I mean, just that button right there, wherever the fuck it is on YouTube, somewhere on the screen.
Oh fuck! I hear your computer heating up over there or something, Jay. It's fucking making lots of noises.
Oh, I turned the fan on, man. This has been on all day. That's why.
So I had to check there. I was like, "Whoa, what's going on?"
That fan kicks up a notch. Once it starts going, I didn't realize it picks up that good.
Yes, and what's going on, the Lewis there, Mr. I'm New in the comments. Thanks again for Lewis for jumping on the show last week with us.
A very special guest.
That was a fun episode.
Oh my
Fuck,
God.
man. I pissed my pants laughing during that episode.
I think
Man.
that
I had a great
everybody
time.
was excited on that one. Was a little bit interesting just because we didn't know what the fuck was going to come out of our mouths.
Listen, Lewis brings his A game whenever he comes as a guest on the show. Like
And he's truly upset, bro. And he
How
is,
so?
man. He's truly upset
Of what?
that you're leaving, man.
Oh, well, he's
He
gonna
is
have to get
truly
over
upset.
it.
He's gonna have to start. He's just gonna have to, suck it up.
You can pitch in
Like
if
I
you
had
want.
to. I had to
Lewis.
fucking suck it up. It's all right. So everybody else is gonna have to suck it up.
You
and
can
deal
start
with
being
me.
on the show more so often if
That's
you'd
it.
like.
That's it. We'll have to get you sitting there. You think you can shave your head and look like Meeks? Can you change your voice too?
But yeah, my voice is one of a kind.
It's one of a kind, baby. You're always gonna be. See, he's got all kinds.
Well, no, here's the thing. Lewis is willing to go ass out, make fun of himself, do ridiculous things. He always seems embarrassed after the fact. He's like, what the fuck did I just do? I got that message from him after the fact of
but
coming
he's
on
cool
this
with
week.
it.
I was like, nah, man, people love you on the show, man. We love you on the show. It's a great appearance,
And
honestly.
I think it brings us all the goofiness out in all of us, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't get that fucking wild in here when when it's just me and Nico. Unless it's talking about hockey pools and stuff like that, but that's the only time we get to get a little excited in here. But no, not like when you come, Lewis. You always bring your A game. He is right. I just want to thank him and all the other guests that come on this show too. For real, I mean, it's always fun, even the people that take part in the chat, because without even the people in the chat, sometimes it helps bring up the conversation. It helps stir up different things. It's always fun.
Well,
right?
the people that are in the chat here, like they essentially contribute to the show at this point. Like they're part of the show in a sense, right? Because like I've always found now since we started this whole doing it live thing, and people in the chat, like they totally add on to it, right? So
there's Mr. Funny Pants right there.
Yeah. So
Yo, I got all your picks. I got all your picks, Rob, about the car. So I'm gonna have to take a look at them. I just I forgot to message you back, man. Sorry, dude. We just had to hit him up there. We've been talking about car audio this weekend. I've been bugging Rob about it. I've been just sticking it to him.
He's been I've seen him. He's been posting pics on social media of all of his older cars and stuff like that.
Giving him a boner again. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just by talking about it, right? I mean, it drove me crazy this week, man, trying to figure my car out.
Well, JT mostly just likes his cars to be able to like chill in them, right? Yeah. Like sleep in them and
hang out in them. Yeah, I just need it to be like home in there. So when I don't have
record podcasts and
when I don't have the surround sound system going, it fucks me right up. So but no, I was just having some issues with the fucking bullshit, man.
Speaking of that, I had an idea for a show for the network here. Maybe it could get started even before I go on my merry way here. How about this? This stay with me here for a second. Hear me out, guys. All right. It's called On the Road Again with JT. Now it's going to feature JT picking up a random guest in the car. It could be like, like people that have been on the show before, maybe people that he meets outside in the world. So like we're used to kind of see the backdrop of Jay's car as he was recording in it, before.
Yo, I can write it off as a fucking tax.
Right? There you go. Because you're like, hey, listen, I
work from this thing.
I spent gas driving around doing the show, guys. So like, I need to write this off, right?
Well, exactly. No, how the fuck could I do that? I'd have to position the camera in a certain way, dude.
I think it can be done.
I don't think it would be able to be where it is.
See,
it's still hands-free.
Lewis is on board.
I can't be focused on it. That's the problem. You can't be. It's hard. You have to focus.
Well, you can go park places. I'm saying you can
pick somebody up,
bro.
And go park
comedians
somewhere.
in cars and coffee do it. Like Jerry Seinfeld's actually driving the fucking car. I mean, mind you, they have people behind them too.
That's
and
what I'm
shit
saying.
like
if
that.
Their camera's positioned the right way. Those are just cameras.
No, but he's still chatting and driving. You can talk and drive. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. You don't have to look in the camera. But that's what I mean. You can make a whole show out of it where you guys stop at destinations, like. You know what I mean? Like maybe go for like a meal, or at least your guest can, because we know you don't really eat that much. You can go for a meal. You go for coffee. You could like go to different Tim Hortons like around the city.
Hey, I'll bring him into like I'll bring him into like different places, stores, different things like that, and see if we get followed.
I honestly, I'm not even fucking bullshitting you here. I would really like to watch a show like that. I'm telling you, because it's you. It's totally you. You're doing something that we know all, like people that know you do, right? You like conversating and with people in cars. Like, why not? You can go drive over to where Rob is one day, and then you guys could talk about your like old cars and stuff like that. You can be your own comedians in cars getting coffee.
You see, this is what I gotta have a recording, right? So I don't know how live it would be. It might have to be something that would.
If you record it before, no, it doesn't have to be live. It doesn't have to be live. No, you can't, because you're not gonna be able to interact with people and shit that way in the car.
You can't. That's what I'm saying.
No, but it's a show that you can put on YouTube.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
it's got to be recorded, not so much as you seeing yourself being filmed. Like, see how we're doing it?
Yeah,
it's hard
like
to do
we
it
used
right
to do.
It's kind of hard doing it right now because of the social distancing, but that's not a bad idea. I don't know how I'm gonna have somebody in the car unless I put them in the back seat with a fucking plastic thing like Uber does. Okay, dude.
Why did you do that? I don't know. I'm not saying it has to be. I don't think you have to say it.
Camera sets.
I'm not saying it has to be today, but I think you should try to aim for the new year for this kind of thing.
You know what? I'm gonna have to get Rob to help me set up all these cameras and shit. That'd be interesting. We put it all together, wire it all ourselves. That'd be interesting.
Thanks, Max.
Yo, straight up. Seriously, Max, I'm telling you,
I hate the human race.
You know
fucking
what?
disgusting,
I was
filthy
talk
animals.
about this, but hey, I was gonna talk about this. Is that Nico's head actually looks good, round. Like, I mean, mine more looks like an egg. You see how the fucking helmet doesn't fit the helmet?
How's it going?
What's up, man? What's going on?
Yeah, what's going on? Don't want to call her Megan. I learned my lesson off for the first time.
What'd you say about? I didn't even read what that said. That threw me off.
No, it's something about a fish tank. Here, you want to see it? Considering. She said
Oh, okay,
considering,
okay,
so
considering. Thank you. But well, now see, my head is an egg. Nico's is perfectly round. I would love to have a perfectly round head and be able to shave my hair and let it grow back and be not worried that it's not gonna grow back. I would. I really would. Like it shines, bro.
yeah, you and your fucking noggin.
No, guys, what do you think? Who's got the better looking head? Max?
Let's well,
Since
let's
you're
wait.
into heads,
Let's wait.
bro. Since you're into heads, I
Let's
don't know.
wait. Let's wait for the answers as they start rolling in here. Let's start with some of our topics here for today, shall we?
Get Nico going.
You
Let's bring
know,
up- let's
because I
bring it
was
up.
actually looking very much forward to this episode today, as much
Yeah.
as you
I
know,
know.
you don't think so.
Oh, here we
Apparently,
go, here we go. Here's where
Jay,
it
guys,
starts.
Jay has a lot of resentment for
Here's
me,
where it
guys.
starts,
I think
guys.
I'm getting a little bit of resentment through
man.
Jay
You're overthinking
lately.
things.
No, I think you're
stoned.
overthinking things.
I wasn't stoned. You're
Yeah,
stoned.
yeah. Jay, guys, I think he's getting a little jealous. We'll get into why he's maybe jealous lately about, but he knows, the
Because he's
times.
going to fucking have orgies without me, man. Okay, you really want to know what it is? That's what it's all about. Okay, guys.
I
Let's
mean,
do it,
just
man.
because I'm leaving
Oh,
in
fuck
24
you.
episodes.
Only fucking 24 episodes left. What if I slow down the episodes? What if I say only every other week? Will that make it longer?
No.
Okay. No, you have me sweating already, man. Fuck.
No, but yeah, I honestly think you got a little bit of resentment towards me lately because, like, I messaged yesterday to Jay. I'm like, hey, man, I'm looking forward to the show tomorrow. He's like, oh, really? Why is that? He thought
I thought something was going out of his mouth, man. That's why. I don't usually get that text. That's where I was coming at with this.
me yen
You know, me, with a like it's it's not
sounds like Asian.
That's it. Yeah, exactly. it.
Me yen. No, I get it. It's pronounced me yen. All right, mien,
Oops,
mien,
I hit the
mien.
mic. I hit
Maybe you
the-
don't pronounce the Y as much.
Yeah.
Very Gaelic. That means Irish.
It is. Though. Yeah. See, how did you know?
I'm smart. No,
I'm
sometimes smart about some things. Smart.
How about
stupid.
back? Yeah, how the back of Nico's head.
Oh, fucking Jay.
You tell me, Lewis. You tell me.
All right,
what it
enough
looks
about
like.
heads. I'm trying to say here about how much resentment you have towards me about me leaving soon. Listen, it's understandable, but like, so I just offhandedly said to Jay in a text yesterday. He's like, yeah. I'm like, hey, man, looking forward to tomorrow. He's like, oh, how come? That's a weird thing to say. And I was just like,
But
what?
how did you know my face was like that?
Yeah. You're like, I
Yeah,
know.
exactly. You
I
didn't know
know.
nothing. My face wasn't like that. How you can't tell? I sent you a text back saying, "Guys,
You are very Gaelic.
because of your head, dude."
Hey, Joseph, what's
Max
going on,
is-
man?
Max is talking about our heads, and he's talking about us being Gaelic. You fucking guy. You trying to teach me how to pronounce things. I know how to pronounce things. What's up, everybody? Sorry.
So
there's no resentment.
There's
here, okay, ladies?
there's a little. I sensed a little bit of resentment from that. Just like you were surprised to hear that I was like, "Hey, Leslie, what's going on?"
I think you get more excited after the show because we end up popping out a good show, and then it works out. But
No,
I
admittingly,
just-
sometimes I got to turn it on a little bit whenever we go to record a show, just because a lot of times I'm tired, what
Yeah.
have you. It's
So
not that
I
I'm not
wasn't
looking forward
expecting
to the
that.
show, but I got to tell you, the stretch from last week to this week felt like a long ass fucking time. So much so that I like it just because we didn't have so many shows last week compared to like the week
The week
before,
before
where we
where
had
we
like
did
three
three.
fucking
Yeah.
shows. We did 4 shows within a week or
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I mean.
within
So
7 days, and that was nuts, man. And that was like we seen each other every other day, so it was cool. I think
right.
that was another thing too.
but that's what I mean. But sometimes when like that, that's why this past week felt like a long time because we didn't do any other shows last week for
Yeah,
once, right?
yeah.
So it was nice. Like sometimes you need that, right? You know what I mean? Like a little bit of a refresher. So I don't know why you have resentment for me, or at least I'm getting that.
Man. Hey, no. So why don't you tell everybody why you think I have some resentment for you? Is that because of your?
Well, I'm featured on many a podcast nowadays,
you're
guys.
becoming
I'm a big star. Watch
He's
out.
becoming a big fucking podcast whore. That's where he's leaving me just to become a whore, guys. He's gonna leave me to become a podcast whore, and that's the name of the episode, Nico, the podcast whore. All right, but no,
Not
yeah,
even.
he's going around and he's testing himself out for these new shows, and he's having a great old time. And you know what? I'm happy. I am happy. I really am. I'm truly am. I'm actually happy for the guys whose show that he was on, and then I like him to get to talk about that. But I mean, yeah, I am very happy for them and up and coming. And you get a big star like Nico on there, and you're gonna start getting some views. So we're just waiting. to hear back from these
Well,
guys.
we got a lot of people here tonight in the chat here live with us, and thank you again. So I did want to mention quickly, in a couple of weeks, I'm going to be on the, as Jay was mentioning there, because he's a little jealous, little bitch. He's a little bitch. I was on the Brews with the Crew podcast. I recorded it with my buddy Nas, not Nas, this weekend. Arvin, Josh, the hosts of the Brews with the Crew podcast this past weekend, and that's going to actually be coming out in a couple of weeks from now. So I'll mention it again before the weekend it drops. But I had a great time on the podcast. We had a, and I hope everybody here that listens to our show, or at least checks in with us, goes and checks out their show and gives it a chance. I'd like them to get back some, listens from this, and give you guys an opportunity to introduce you to their show, because I know we've mentioned it on here before. And we're actually going to be having one of their guys.
I give you guys all permission.
Yeah, my friend from that show, he's going to be coming on the show actually following our episode.
That's right.
Nas, not Nas. He'll actually be coming on, so you guys will get to know him that way too. But yeah, it'd be nice if you guys check that episode out, get their numbers up.
Oh, don't you worry. I'll be checking it out.
Yeah. And if anything, just to check me out on their show, right? So and then you could see what we say. We're not just throwing out their show for no reason. It is a good show. I think I enjoy it, and they do good stuff. So
they're up and coming.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, man, big boys.
So I'll let you guys know when before that happens. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. That's basically, I think JT's a little jealous. He's hoping to get on their show at some point, and I'm thinking it is going to happen at some point as well. He said they would bring you on possibly.
I'll do it from my car. I'll film from the car for them. Hey guys, I'll go live on site.
Yeah.
Right?
So,
but we'll talk. We'll see what happens.
The subject, because they have
I love to see that.
They have a main topic every episode. And the topic that they chose for this episode, because it is me talking about comics a little bit, dropping some but it was more than that. There's all kinds of different topics and conversation going on, but it was me suggesting a couple of comics for people that might be new to comics, as well as they do the movie game on there. They have a couple of their own segments that they normally do.
They got that beer review
and and not everybody on there has read comics before, so they talked about some other stuff. And I actually talked about 2 interesting stories about my time during it being part of this hobby. One I actually mentioned to you before about my old comic book store owner. Remember that interesting story I told you about how he ended up passing away, and the whole story about what that led up to that. So I talked about that, and I talked about another story. I don't know what all is going to make the air, guys, because there is a lot of editing that goes on there. Right? Well, listen, they have just as much fun as we do behind the scenes there on their show. Just because we went to a live format, they also edit like we used to back in the day, quite a bit. And this is the longest episode ever, because you had my rambling ass on the episode, right? The episode was like twice the length in terms of what their episodes normally are, at least by the time we were done, right? So,
and they're probably asking you questions about about the comic books and stuff like that, so they're trying to break it down and see. So it'd be nice to see what we actually get, the finished product. And
so that's Brews with the Crew. You can check them out at brewswiththecrew.com. They have their movie games on YouTube. If you just put Brews, I think it's with the Crew on YouTube, not without the H. And they're also on Spotify, iTunes. So they have the Podbean hosting site like we do. So yeah. Yes, I have. Yep. Big fan of it. The main story, at least. There's a lot of little tie-in stories that went through other series, and they all kind of waver and differ. Sorry, in quality, but yeah, the main Planet Hulk story is awesome. Yeah, so enjoy that, Max. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, no. So, but yeah, no. I'm like I said, I can't wait till that comes out. I want to hear it. I want to see what the fuck you guys talked about me about.
You get brought up for sure.
Oh, I can imagine. It's a hot one today, everybody out there. I don't know. I think it's still like fucking 30 degrees in this fucking city this week, man. It's still, I'm enjoying it. Don't you get me wrong. It's just still hot, man. That's the fucking problem.
So yeah,
so if I seem a little fidgety today, everybody, this is JT off the meds, man.
So also something I want to mention with everybody here now before I forget, there's a battle this Friday, everybody. I hope you guys can make it. This is going to be an interesting one. This is me against my buddy Chris, who was on episode probably 70 something. Probably it was during COVID. It was during the time when JT and me were recording separate from each other, and and he was in the car and I was at home, and then he was at home too. He's my buddy Chris. So he's a work friend of mine, and he's been on the show before. So that's going to be a good one. When talking about the battles to him in person, one of the few times that we've gone out after work for some drinks or something, he seemed interested in this kind of thing too. We got into the talk about maybe doing I think it was his idea, to be fair, the one-hit wonders. So we're doing one-hit wonders of the 90s. So it's not going to be any genre specific. Yeah, there's a lot of fucking music. And I just started finalizing my list, like trying to figure it out today.
It's hard to break down.
And it's this Friday. But I have so much to choose from. I'm comfortable with like whatever happens, to be honest with you. I might just throw fucking 20 songs on a playlist and just pick it as I go. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing I like about that strategy. And if I do go forward with it, I'll let you guys know, obviously, in our post-show wrap-up next Monday. You'll have to find out. but it's that it's non-genre specific. So you're gonna hear all kinds of different types of music.
Okay.
Like, right, you got your I put it under the Battle of the Bangers header, like instead of a Battle of the Bands, because it's not just gonna be bands.
Okay, yeah.
So I figured, let's put it under Battle of the Bangers along with our other hip hop ones for this, right? So so you could hear hip hop, you can hear rock, like alternative music, you can hear like
I'm surprised you're just doing everything, right? You're doing hip hop, you're doing everything, right?
Everything. It just because I just felt it'd be a lot easier with one hit wonders to run the whole gamut of all the different types of music that were going on.
You're gonna have songs that drive people fucking crazy, and still end up you're getting a vote, because you hear it so much already, and it's driving everybody fucking nuts. That one hit wonder, right?
Oh, nice. Oh, thanks, Joseph, for the comic question. This is I don't get these too often around here. I'm liking it. Option for TV: which Garth Ennis is closer to the source material in your opinion, Preacher or The Boys?
He hasn't watched. Yeah, he hasn't watched The Boys though.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, you have. You watched the first season.
I'm the fucking one who told you about it. You jackass.
I already had caught up to it. Didn't you say you had to catch up to it still, or was that the Umbrella Academy one? There was one of them that
Umbrella Academy I haven't seen. I've watched Doom Patrol.
Okay.
I've watched The Boys.
You're caught up all on The Boys.
No, I haven't started season 2. I'm gonna wait till it's done, and then you
gotta wait.
I don't want to do this slow roll every week type shit. Yeah, exactly. No.
I don't know how I'm gonna do Fargo.
As soon as it's done, I'll watch the whole thing. Right? Yeah. I would say The Boys though, Joseph, to answer your question. Preacher was I didn't stick with Preacher after the first season. There was a lot different about it. I've heard if you stick with it, you see more things that may be more like the comic, but yeah.
I'm sorry, dude. I keep reading the comments.
No, it's all right.
I'm having a good blast.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
But yeah, I didn't love Preacher, to be honest with you. But I love Preacher. Preacher's like in my top 5 like comics like ever. Like I love Preacher. So the show was like not as like. First off, it was on what do you call it? AMC, which is a mistake. It should have been on an HBO or an Amazon. It's a hard R show. Like I know AMC lets you get away with a little bit with Walking Dead and stuff, all that kind of stuff, but like not that much compared to like I think some of the other channels. Like if they went, so I think that was a mistake being on there. But I dropped off the Preacher, so I heard it gets better for all it's worth. If you have seen it, maybe you can let me know. But The Boys is really, really fucking good and really close to the source material, I would say. So if you like either of those shows, check out the comics if interested. If you've never have, but I would say Preacher is the better comic out of the two. The Boys is good, but I'm really enjoying the show. So yeah, I like The Boys too. But The Boys is pretty fucking cruel, man. Like there's a lot of like the whole part about the girl trying to get into that Justice League type team, and she has to go down on the fucking Superman type character. That's in the comics, and like it's a pretty. I'm surprised they would even put that out now. Like
you gotta see some of the shit in the second season.
I've read the book. That's what I mean. So if it's as close to the source material, there's a whole like hedonism place like in the comics, like a whole place where all these superheroes go to like bang and shit like that. Like so like
it hasn't come up yet.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. So we'll have to see, man. We'll have to see.
I know Joseph's probably waiting for that one.
Is this Preacher you're talking about, Leslie? Okay. Well, I'm glad to hear you enjoyed it. I just it was after the first season, I'm like, this is just like subpar for me. And I put the comic in such high regard that I was like, I'm good right now. You know what I mean? I didn't want to continue and taint like something I like because a lot of the times the source material itself is better than the product, the show or the movie that they usually put out. Like books usually always better in these cases, right? But sometimes you'll find the opposite. Sometimes when they do a show or a movie, it's actually better like seeing it right in person, right?
I
So
like
don't
to
know.
watch most of them. I mean, but I've never actually read any of the comics or whatever. I actually got in knowing most of these shows were comics through Nico, because of when I say, hey, you watch this show, oh, you know that was a comic before,
right?
So I'm going, holy fuck, there's so many. Everything that's coming out now is a comic of some sort,
right?
So,
Well, that's why I tried to let people know, and like I said, that's why I talked about on Brews with the Crew when I talked about a book that because I could only pick 2 things to talk about when I went on the show, and it was really hard for me because look around you, bro. Like how many things do I love in comics, right? So, but the thing I brought to the show, one of the co-hosts there was like, he was one of the co-hosts was. Basically like, oh wow, I'm surprised, I thought you were just going to bring some superhero book to the show. I'm like, no, I brought something specifically that wasn't a superhero book to show people that there's other types of comics. So some people, when they hear comics, that's all they think of it. You included before we started doing this show, and I started trying to tell you that there's different genre type stuff in comics, mature adult stuff.
That out with like Walking Dead,
right?
Obviously, but I mean, I didn't know as much as I did.
But everyone knows Walking Dead. That's what I mean. So like now it's so. Anyways, yeah,
it was you that got me understanding that there's so much alike. Like there's so many shows out there that you don't realize, even movies that they put out, or now that they're coming out with little movies that are from mini series of comics and stuff. And I didn't even fucking realize that those comics ever existed. Yeah.
So there's lots of great stuff out there. So give it a try. That's all I just say to people. If you read at least, then it's worth checking these things out, right? But yeah, so once again, 8:30 p.m. This Friday is the battle, One Hit Wonders of the 90s. Should be a lot of fun. I hope you guys can all make it. The link will be up Friday morning for you guys, or if you don't follow us on social media like our Instagrams or our Facebook, then just look for the Late Night Chat Network on YouTube. If you are subscribed, you'll actually, and you hit that little notification bell on our page, it'll actually give you an update to your phone or wherever your computer and let you know when we're going live. So that's kind of handy, to be like kept informed of when we do our shows, right? So
see, I told you, man.
Oh yes, yeah. Leslie messaged me the other day about that. You know what's funny? When
I haven't finished it yet, though.
I haven't started watching it. But Leslie, when she told me about it and told me to check it out, thinking I would like it, I actually had already seen that clip like on Amazon Prime, and I saw that Rainn Wilson from The Office was in it, the guy who played Dwight, and I was already gonna check it out. But I didn't know like what it was when she texted me. Like I didn't make that connection, and then I saw the trailer again, and I was like, oh yes, this show, yeah. So I was planning on I had no idea it had anything to do with the comics or whatever the hell.
It's got comic based. Like I don't know if it is an actual
or heroes or whatever, right? Yeah.
I think it's more comic. Like I don't know if it's heroes, but it's following a comic line. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Leslie says it had something to do with comics, so that's why she thought I would like it, right?
It's interesting.
I couldn't tell that from seeing I don't recall that from seeing the trailer though. That I didn't get that idea.
It's an opening scene. It kind of just gives that little bit of a push towards where it's going. Kind of what the whole premise behind the season and everything is, right?
Yeah.
Some old stuff in a room.
And then our next battle in 2 weeks from now, which I guess we got to look up the date and confirm with everybody here.
Yeah.
Because they're actually all in the chat right now. So maybe we can confirm this or we're off the air.
That's what's making me hot.
If our next battle is going to be Friday, October 16th, possibly, we're planning on doing the hip hop of the 90s team battle that we kind of came up with during one of our live shows. I think someone threw it out there. Yeah, I think it's going to be me and Leslie versus JT and Rob, all people that have done these battles before. So hopefully I can get another win with Leslie on my team here.
I trying to get DL. See, I told you, Rob. I tell you that. The two fucking
Well, to be fair, Rob is the one that threw out the challenge to me.
It's all right.
Originally.
Me and Rob are going to take you guys down.
Okay. I don't know how you guys attached your trailer hitch to our idea here, but let's just say it's going down. It's going down. And
it's weird.
What?
It's kind of weird how now we have to face each other.
I don't think I could mix any of you other guys up on this team. I think I have to go to Leslie. I think because Leslie already beat you two fuckers. I think you guys would be too upset to team up with Leslie at this point. Honestly, I don't think you guys could do it at this point.
I actually made that comment too. It's funny to Rob. I said, we're gonna take them both down. Fuck it, they beat us. You know what? We're taking them down.
I've never beat Rob, so I'm looking forward to it.
Well, at least I've never beat you or Leslie, so I gotta I'm looking. You're looking forward to it. I just got that eye glued in right now. You're looking forward to it, Rob. I don't know. We're gonna bring the A game.
Yeah, okay, we'll see.
We'll bring the A game. I'm telling you.
So 90s hip hop team battle. It'll be a good one, guys. That's going to be interesting. I think there might be a lot of arguing going on during that one. Maybe Rob is going to have to finally get rude with us. So he's going to actually, nice Rob will
disappear.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's going to be listening to the hip hop and be fucking like, yo.
Fuck this, fuck that. Trust me, I'll throw some songs his way.
So have you guys given any thought to whether you want odds or evens? Because I think Leslie kind of was just hands off about this to me, because she was like, listen, these guys whine so much. I beat them already, Bo. She's like, I don't want any excuses this time around. No, she didn't say that, but I'm paraphrasing. I think really that's what she meant. But she did say she was she wanted me to decide. So if you guys have a Rob, have you given it some thought there? Have you guys written up 500 lists so far of the years?
We were thinking about, I don't remember what year we're thinking. We just talked about it earlier today. I told you this day's been thrown off for me. I'm a GT office, man. So no, yeah, we were talking. I can't remember what the fuck it was, man. What year we thought, and it's like I don't know how you guys were gonna do it. I don't know how we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna have to talk about it, I guess, and we're gonna have to see.
Max, you want a part of this? Max, you want to join one of these teams as well?
Make it a fucking huge one. No.
Max, I'm still waiting for another challenge from you before we end out our battles. Listen, guys, we got about maybe 3 more opportunities after this next team battle, I think, to do battles before the cutoff for December this year. So, yeah, that's the kind of the year that I had my eye on too, to be fair.
See, they've already been looking. I told you, I haven't even looked. I haven't even had a chance.
I gave it a brief look, and I thought evens was the better of the two. So what I said to Rob was, I'm like, pick it. Well, I said, think on it. We'll come back. And then I'm like, if we both want the same one, we'll flip on it. So Jay, if you want to do the honors on your phone right now, let's flip a coin and see who gets evens. Cause I think I would also like the evens on this one.
Oh, fuck. Where's my fucking, where is it?
Or maybe I'll just take odds because, like, I don't know. What does Rob know about 90s hip hop, right?
You stir it up, man.
Okay, Max, we'll talk.
Down for anything. You bet you are, Max.
Me and Max might have to fucking team up against fucking Jay here.
Okay, I don't know.
Even if it's not against me again, Max, we got to do one with you is what I'm saying. Like, even if it's Jay or somebody, you should do another one for sure, because you were a good guest on the Battle of the Bangers. It was great.
This is the favorite.
That's right.
Oh, guys, I don't know. Okay, so who's gonna pick what? I don't know who's gonna.
But I would face Max again. Honestly, he was a great person to face there. I gotta get him back.
It's fun, man. Trust me, it is. It's like I said, I haven't done a battle in a little while now, so man, I'm getting.
You're itching, eh?
I am itching, right?
Well, that's why I'm trying to get. I don't want to take because I've been. By the time we do the team one, I'll have done like 3 in a row because I hadn't done one in a while, right?
Well, I had done the 3 in a row at one point.
So that's why I said to Max, well, wait, we'll see what's going on, because I would love to face Max again, but if you have a better challenge for him, then go for it, right?
No, not even
I just want him to be involved.
Waiting for this one too. Like I said, what?
So you're gonna flip a coin?
Well, I got the fucking app going right now.
All right, heads or tails, Rob?
Oh, what the fuck happened? Hold on.
There we go. We're doing this live now for you guys. We're doing it live.
I'm just gonna fucking hit the button, man. Hold on. Ready?
Let him pick. It's gonna take a second.
Come on, waiting for you to
delay.
My fucking phone's gonna go to sleep.
10-second delay. Not only am I whooping Rob's ass in this fucking battle, I'm also whooping his ass in the football pool I'm in with him right now too. I don't know if you heard about this.
No, I haven't yet. I'd like to. I would like to get it. I need to bring anger to Rob so we can kick your fucking ass.
What's going on with the game here tonight? Who did I take? Oh, I took Kansas
Tails.
City.
Okay, here we go.
Tails.
You ready? All right. You're not gonna see it, but okay. You're gonna see my fucking finger push. You ready? Come on. Tails. Oh.
So he's got evens. Okay.
All right.
Whoa! Fuck you.
That was from the football pool you're just mentioning, I think.
No, I'm just surprised. Rob clapping back.
It's all right, Rob.
Is that going to be one of your guys' songs? Is that in the 90s? No, that's the 2000s. I was going to say you're going to play Clap Back by fucking Jar.
Yeah, that's it. Clap Back. That's exactly what I'm going to play. That's on my 2000 list, bro.
Listen, I'm surprised I didn't take Baltimore on this one. They may very well go down, but that Mahomes kid is killing it, man. You can never count that kid out right now. But
Kansas
Baltimore's
City?
my team, though, so it was hard. Baltimore's one of my teams in football. So
that little kid that's fucking making millions of dollars.
he's got like
$25 million.
the biggest he signed like the biggest fucking deal after they won the Super Bowl last year, man.
Oh fuck! Of
He's got
course.
the biggest deal I think ever in football.
In
He
history,
signed, yeah.
They broke. I was saying they broke it down to like how much he makes.
He
per
fucking
hour,
won a
fuck.
Super Bowl as a rookie. Like, well, I think it was his second year, maybe.
He has some good passing, but it's the team. Too.
Oh, I'm
You gotta
not
remember, the
worried.
team's
I'm not
the
worried.
greatest, but
I'm not worried.
They're good for rushing. right?
Oh, there you go. She's starting out a list. You go ahead, Leslie. I might be a little late on that because I got a
Wow.
battle this week as well. Which I
Leslie's already done her list, bro. She's already had a list from. She's got.
I
Tell us
already
about your new boot.
mentally
She's gonna have a lot of time to fucking. She's gonna have a lot of time to
tell us
look for
about
music.
your new boot.
Tell us about your new boot, and then what's it called? She's gonna have a lot of time this week to fucking pick out her songs.
Yeah.
So we got to really be careful. Hey, Les.
I saw it, Max. It's all right. No, I agree.
Yeah. Okay, Max.
Yeah.
Here you go. You and your scandals here.
Wow, this guy's rude.
You guys got shit. Tell them, Rob. They're fucked. They're going down. No, can't count Leslie and Nico out because they know they're 90s hip hop. So we gotta use these two noggins together and see if we can put
Here's the thing though, is where me and Leslie, we're gonna have to agree somewhere. We gotta meet in the middle though. You know what I mean? Like there's gonna be certain songs. I'm gonna put it out there. I don't know how you guys want to do it, but I think like you should each reserve one pass for your teammate. You gotta agree on everything, obviously, but everyone should get at least one song where like, listen, I want to play this song if the other person disagrees. Me and her already had the the Ja Rule talk.
The Ja Rule talk. What's the Ja Rule talk? Yeah, you fucking with me up.
No, the Ja Rule talk was like whether or not we would play songs by certain artists if we don't really think they're great.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if we're gonna be sellouts like you and in your battles, like playing crowd favorites.
Dude, oh, here we go. That is the shit smack talk. Here we go. I've been waiting for it. You're going down. Call me.
Unfortunately, that's it.
hip-hop.
Unfortunately, that's in their fucking ears.
Yeah,
But
don't you worry.
listen,
bro. I'm
don't
not
give them
stupid. You
anything
ain't
else.
calling
You don't
me-
even know what that song is. Don't get. Unfortunately, that's in their
I do
ears,
that every
Max,
night,
but
man.
yeah,
when I
yeah.
regulate, bro. I regulate every
I
night,
know
bro.
I regulate every day.
Take that whatever way you want, everybody. All right, but okay.
I let my get explode.
I'm gonna be the Mr. You're gonna have to see. I have some crazy. Don't you worry, man. You guys are going down. You guys are going down. You're
I
ready.
can't believe it's happening in my own town. JT's going down. Come on, Jay, sing it.
You're fucking with me, eh? You're fucking with me. Come on, you're bringing back your rap career. I heard. So you can make a battle, make a song.
They took my rings. They took my Rolex.
I got nothing there. They didn't want my bracelets, though. Fuck.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude. I
you
think
got-
this is getting like hot, and I'm getting
Yeah.
like I'm starting to hallucinate.
Damn, what's next? Yeah, okay. I'm just sorry. I'm just thinking the song.
Nico's now he just wants to sing the song. Too bad I can't bring it up on my computer here and just start putting it on for this guy. No. Oh,
Yeah, no, it's true. JT loses battles just to spite Leslie.
that's right.
That's right. All right, man.
That's the way I do.
So there you go. There's some battles for you guys. Make sure to check out One Hit Wonders of the 90s this Friday, 8:30 p.m. And then we'll get you the official date and time for the next one in 2 weeks.
I'm dying for this.
But I
One
think
Hit
it's going to
Wonders.
be October 16th. That one, the rap 90s, the hip hop of the 90s. Yeah, I'm looking
It's
forward
going to be
that
hard
too.
for everybody. I think.
Yeah.
It's it's not going to be easy. I don't think that one is going to be easy at all. That's why you got my Instagram page, bro.
Oh, Tone Loc. Yeah.
Hey, look, see, that's why you know that Rob and Joseph are in the same age category. Okay, because of the rappers they bring up. Okay, it's hilarious. I got the later years. They
Yeah.
got the older years, right? That's what's the best part. You can tell there's an age difference between the two of us, right? Like even with me and Rob. Well,
It's okay. We got
what's the difference
99 then.
between-
We got 99. Oh, there's some good shit. 99.
See, the thing is, songs like that with Rob, he used to have to be able to play them in his stereo in the car. So you got to remember that too.
So
90s was more his years of being around.
I also decided what we should do is we could just pass the cord around, and you and me can just play the music on our end here if we're playing teams.
Yeah, we're gonna have to,
right? It's gonna come out the best. We don't want Leslie with some party on the balcony happening again, and no, we don't want.
Actually, it was fun. Don't get me wrong.
I'm joking.
But yeah, no, that'll be good because then we can do the rollout
Leslie,
like that. Like
Leslie knows I'm joking,
song.
right? We're not an asshole like you, Jay.
No, I don't think she does. Let it clarify to her because sometimes she doesn't speak proper English. Those Portuguese, I don't know. I love them, but you gotta love them. Okay, I'm sitting right across from one.
That's right. It's gonna be 2 pork chops, apparently.
2 versus me.
I would not refer to myself as that, though.
That's okay.
I don't lean on the Portuguese
That's
side.
all. You can't.
I'm more Greek. I'm Greek.
That's it. You tell them you're Greek. You're like, don't be careful the way you say that. Though?
Greek.
I like it in the rear.
Yeah. I've heard lots of jokes like that. It's okay.
Growing up, I bet. Oh man. Sorry, guys. We're getting a little carried away off topic here. But yeah,
that's true. Yeah, late night chat work got us lots of subscribers.
Yeah, late night chat work. I'm surprised they found it.
Okay, so
let's see how many subscribers they get us this time.
Let's get into let's talk. Yeah, if this is the case, you guys need to invite everybody. I want Rob, I want to see all your peeps, and fucking Leslie, same thing. If we're doing this team battle, we need lots of peeps. You want to break the record. I think the record is 25 or 26 on one of these battles.
Yeah, one of them. It's for streams.
Yeah,
for people watching in on them or for voting in on them.
Yeah. So we want to talk about some of the stuff in the news. Want to talk about some things in the news this past week?
Yeah, that's what I want to talk about. Let's do it. Let's talk because these guys have been going in this group and getting me nervous, and I'm sitting here twisting a towel, man. I'm fucking going.
What was I gonna say? So they changed COVID cases are going up by every day, and they changed some restrictions now.
Yes.
Somehow, which I'm surprised they were even open to begin with. They've now closed strip clubs for good.
You know what, man? They actually, where are they doing it? They said somewhere they're doing it, and they're actually scanning the ID.
Yeah.
So they're scanning your ID to come in, so that at least they know they can contact trace that way, right? You can't give a fake ID, right? So
we're getting to that. Yeah, we're getting to Trump.
Let's not pay. Let's talk about Trunk. Whatever the fuck you
want to talk about Trunk.
No, let's talk about Trunk. We're gonna get shut down.
Yeah, Trunks.
They're gonna think
from Dragon Ball. It's Dragon Ball character. Come on, shout out my DBZ fans.
Is that what it is? Really? No, that's not what she's talking
right
about.
There. That's Trunks from Dragon Ball. that's Trunks right there. That guy with the purple hair.
I got them surrounded.
No, I know she's. Yeah, I know she's talking about Trump. Yeah, we'll get into that though. One at a time. No, but the strippers were protesting because they're out of work. Jay, this is a hot topic for me.
Well, you know what? Walking over here, I mean, I had somebody asking me for $2 to look like a stripper for a coffee. I was like,
did you give it to them?
No, I had 4 coffees in my hand. Is that mean?
Yeah, Jay's Tim Horton cards. Jay's Tim Horton's card falling out of his fucking pockets. Oh no, sorry.
People asking me for money in the city. Fuck, I'm sorry, man. I know everybody's going through.
That money for a coffee. Jay's got like 7 coffees. No, sorry.
No, sorry. I don't got one to spare. Fuck off.
No, I'm with. I can't. I'm not giving you shit.
Anymore, yeah. I can't. Like, you can't feel bad for everybody. I'm sorry, guys. I already feel bad for everybody as it is. So it might not seem like it on the show here, but I do. I just, when it's like that, I understand. Like, there's a lot of tough times out there right now, dude. There's people, not just strippers getting laid off. There's all kinds of fucking people. I mean, like I said, I was lucky to get a fucking full-time job during that whole time.
Yeah.
So now
a lot of people were losing their jobs, and
they're still losing them, man. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the hell they're gonna do with the city. They were just talking like crazy.
I'm just surprised that strip clubs were like still open to begin with, like when they reopen. Honestly, like it's just like
dude, the strip clubs too, you don't have to be worried about. What about those fucking massage parlors?
I am. Yeah,
I got them hooked. Hey,
I just needed one today.
He needed his crack.
Massage parlors. Yeah.
What was it? They're even open, man.
I
mean, I have an uncle that likes to go there, frequent them. I know he's not listening, so I'm not really too worried.
Yeah.
Maybe once he's home this week after for a while, he might watch and tune into our show. But they what's it called? I don't know why they did it, man. I don't know why.
Why they shut them down?
Why they opened them up?
Oh yeah, I was about to say. I'm like, are you fucked?
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why they even the massage. There's everything that's still open, man. Like it's a little bit too much. You know
Are you talking about the anime? Bleach, eh? Is that are you talking about actual Bleach or Bleach the the anime? If so, I don't know. I can't get with that. I know it's very popular. I never got with it. I think Lewis hates on it too. I think he said he hated the ending. But anyways, yeah. Sorry, Jay. Yeah, I think it's kind of ridiculous.
Sorry, you
that
guys
they
going to this
even-
comic talk? I just
No, it's actually it was anime talk. Sorry, but
comic anime, same tomato, like Leslie says there.
yo, them rails, fucking right. Yo, I'm disappointed. Listen, I like strip clubs. I haven't gone in a long time to a strip club, but I enjoy frequenting them in the past. I've enjoyed it, right? I had a lot of fun. Downer, one of the best strip clubs ever outside of Niagara Falls area there. Apparently they were stripping outside when they reopened, right? They were trying to do their due diligence. I'm not against
people trying.
I'm not as against people making money if that's how you make your means, like, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's just like you got to understand that's a dying business at this moment in time. Like, strippers will come back. There'll always be room for sex workers until robots take over and everyone's just banging robots. Everyone's just gonna, you know what I mean?
Them out,
right?
Wipe them off.
I mean, that's already happening. They already have robots that people are banging, right? But I mean, like strippers, I'm talking about robot strip clubs.
Where can I get one?
And it's like, you know, like it's like Total Recall. You're gonna see a chick with 3 tits walking around. You know what I mean? Like
that's your show, bro.
Yeah, I love that movie. That's one of our movies we need to review, honestly, on the late night at the movies.
The fucking 3 tits were made.
It's a very interesting
topic.
scene.
It was for. I think I even masturbated to that when I was a kid. Sorry, did I say that out loud, bro?
I should, eh? That should be the new late night chat one. I like strip clubs.
You guys are killing me.
We're actually talking about how sad it is that all these strippers are out of work now.
Yeah, man, it's hard. It's hard life.
I mean, you know, let's be serious here.
Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure they can find a pole anywhere later on.
Yeah. Hey, Bruce with the crew. What's going on, man?
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, we were just chatting about you earlier in the show.
Yeah. You sat there and listened to.
Where's Farhan tonight? Usually he's up in the strip club, so he must be kind of disappointed now that everything's shut down, right? Usually he tunes in when he's live at the Rippers.
That's what happens, eh? Contact tracing.
Yeah,
there was his real name.
There was a woman there at Dundas Square. They were stripping. I seen a picture of people were taking pictures, and you know, she was like, she had like a sign and stuff protesting about how like they shut strip clubs down. Right? There was a post about that I seen online.
You know what, man?
And
these people, you know, I guys, I'm not wrong. They'll be back. It'll be back eventually, but we got to just figure this shit out. It's a little different, like these guys were saying on Bruise there. That's 700 new cases, but these guys, they're doing 40,000 tests a day now, bud.
Yeah, no, it's no joking matter. But here's the thing, and I think Jay can attest to this too, because as we're sitting here, still distancing from each other, but at the same time we're together. If they were to actually automatically shut shit down, and I think they're really trying not to do that because it would fuck us even more so in terms of, like, you know, people working and this and that, and you know, waiting for their handouts and everything that's been going on lately. I think it's just going to cause more issues down the road. It might be necessary. It might still happen, everybody. But I think now, like, I think everybody now is, they're trying to see it through with everything, you know, the people that are not going to social distance and they're not going to wear masks are not going to do it. We just had a fucking rally over the weekend of like a whole bunch of fucking assholes not wearing their masks and chanting about it. Listen, you know, if you don't like masks, you don't want to be part of that, don't fucking go with a whole bunch of people and yell about it. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm like, that's fine. Just do your own thing. Don't fucking, you know what I mean? Just stay at home or fucking don't go out to the stores if you don't want to wear your mask. Like, just don't fucking go and meet up with 1,000 fucking people and like chant about masks. Like, there's bigger problems in the world. Like, you guys are chanting about this shit.
Yeah, exactly. It's just because it gives them a platform to it just gives them somewhere to stand. And like, everybody wants to be heard some way. Look, I mean,
yeah, the Wasaga car shows went on. That's right. Listen, I've been to a Wasaga car show back in the day, but like, now's not the time.
But anybody who didn't have a Wasaga, they said anybody who didn't have a Wasaga address had to leave. So, and that was probably 90% of the people that were there. Yeah, I just think you're really pushing it now. It's really just like a big fuck you, I find, at this point. And like I said, like I was saying that me and Jay could attest to it too, because I said we are getting a little bit more comfortable now. We're getting comfortable maneuvering through all the shit that's going on right now. And as much as I don't want to see shit shut down or shit to get worse, which it already is, because we're in the middle of the second wave at this point, I just think that, you know what I mean? Like, the people that are going to try to follow the rules or try to be somewhat good about it are going to, but am I going to maybe not
do the show in person anymore again. I don't know, unless we're forced to kind of like do a lockdown type scenario. I don't think I'm going that far again with it, right? Like, you know what I mean? In some aspects, I'm with everybody. Like, this could be worse, but in other aspects, like,
dude,
I still got to
every day if I want.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't know.
I can go every day and get tested and it's keep doing the same thing. You know what I mean? Just people just have to wear their masks, man. I mean, it's nothing. Even if you're just going into the store, I mean, if you're outside, it's okay. It's one thing, but if you got to wear it for a few minutes when you're inside a store, or if you're inside somewhere, just do it. I mean, I don't know what these fucking.
This is not that big of a deal to me personally. Like, I get it. Like, I can understand in some degree. Yeah, in some sense,
people are gonna have an issue with breathing like that. I can understand. It's already annoying for me, but I do it. I have a hard time pulling that shit out. And I don't know, sometimes, right? Especially when you're working and moving around, you're always breathing harder, right? It's just the way it is, man. You know what? A little extra breathing isn't going to hurt anybody, man. Through a mask, it's not going to, a little bit of extra, actually breathing heavier, doesn't it help you lose weight, burn calories? It means you're working harder or something?
You know what I'll say? I don't think it's that I can't breathe when I'm wearing one, but right now and on certain days, it's too fucking hot though. I'll give you that. It is very uncomfortable. It's like a sweat trap. I started breaking out around my, you know what I mean? Like around my face when I was wearing the mask in the middle of the summer and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, so,
it happens.
So yeah.
But then you put the mask on to cover it up. So
I'm not, again, I did it, but I'm just saying it was really hot. Like what I'm looking forward to now is the winter. If I got to wear it in the winter, it's just going to make my face warmer. You know what I mean?
Like, then you get it frozen to your fucking your face.
Listen, I need to find one if they do it like toque material, like on their face. You know what I mean? You can be wearing your toque.
Dude, there's all kinds. I don't know if you've ever seen it. They even have those Bitmoji characters. They have like their own fucking merchandising store too, that they have. You can get that little character that you design yourself, print it out onto things, man. That kind of threw me off too, right? I was like, yeah, you get a mask. You can actually get a mask that has you on it as a person. I was thinking about it. So maybe I'll get myself put on my own mask so you guys can look at me while you're looking at me. If that makes any sense.
Looking at me while you're looking at me. JT. That's JT's show.
That's my new line. That's my new show. Looking at me while you're looking at me.
Yeah. I haven't seen that, no, Max, but I believe it. People are getting creative right now.
Seriously?
Yeah. But yeah, as Leslie mentioned prior to this, I guess it was in the New York Times this past week. They talked about Trump. I guess they finally have evidence that it was revealed that 2016, 2017, he only paid $750 in taxes. Meanwhile, he is a billionaire. So I guess that's around the time he went into office. And, there was that always. And Leslie, you can bring me more up to speed on this because, like, I don't follow politics, but I did see
She's got stats for you.
Yeah, I'm sure she's got tons of stats. So Leslie, throw them up on the screen. I'll put them on there. Maybe I'll comment on it. But I just think it's funny because, like, the man paid $750 in taxes, and if we all have paid taxes here, we know that there's no way he could have just paid that much in taxes, right? So I think it's crazy and not surprising because I know he was already called out for this, but they couldn't actually get a hold of. He wouldn't, I think he wouldn't give them that information at first or whatever. I think that's the years that he went into office that they said that he only paid $150, right? Yeah. So
they finally were allowed to get that information. But yeah, who knows, man? It's all bullshit. I'm sorry, guys. I'd like to sit here and talk about the guy. I got people that like him. I got people that don't like him. Personally, I have my own agenda in my head about what I think of him.
The only people I think that have tolerated him, and I'm not even going to say that liked him. I'm not going to say that word, but I think it's the people that are making money because of him. Yeah, those are the people, and I don't really truly think a lot of those people even like him.
No.
I think they're just tolerant of him because they're making money off of him being, and that's the whole Republican. That's
their way of their mentality of thinking.
Right.
So I mean, really, like, come on, like, hey, if I was making money, I'm making money, right?
Yeah.
But, I wouldn't be thanking him. I'm sorry. You call it what it is, man. He's just an idiot sometimes. Some of the stuff I hear that come out of his mouth, I don't know.
Yeah, that was just the headline, and I was surprised to see it, and not surprised at the same time. I was just like, wow, that's fucked. Like, and then obviously there's a lot of people that I follow, comedians and people in the media that were making jokes about it, obviously, about how, that was the amount, right? So
shit, bro. Come on. Oh, look at me. Why
Yes,
you looking
I
at
knew
me?
that. I thought it was twice. I didn't know 3, but yeah, I did know that he has been bankrupt before in the past. But yeah, the other day I was surprised to find out that he's like I didn't know for some reason that he was a billionaire. I thought he was just like a high multi-millionaire. I didn't know he was a billionaire. So then when I guess I just didn't really think about it, or I hadn't heard it for a long time. And then something came up on the computer as I was going through shit that there was like a headline talking about different billionaires, and his name was in there. And I was like, holy fuck. I'm like, I never really thought of it. And then I seen the thing about the $750. So that was like, what the fuck?
Man, bruises. Yeah, he does that all the time.
Yeah.
He's got it right off his Bugatti. Look at him, bro. Watch out.
Yeah, there you go.
Ballin'.
Bruce with the crew. They know how they. I want this guy's tax guy. Who is that?
Yeah, look it up.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll have to see. I don't know.
have never seen
I know
it.
there's a lot of people fed up of him now. I think finally, like, I think that I would like to say he's not going to win again, but I don't know.
He set it up perfect.
And the
for
worst
himself,
part
bro.
about it is he's going to get, if he loses, he's going to go out kicking and screaming. He's already said as much. Like,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
not going to make it easy
But
on
he's
them.
not gonna. He's already set it up that he's not gonna lose, bro.
Yeah.
That's the sad part. He's kind of set it up already. He put everything in place. He's not stupid. It's
Yeah.
gonna happen. I mean, what's his name's a little too old to be running at this time, I think. But
No
could
wonder,
happen.
well. Yeah, I
he's
don't
gonna-
know.
Yeah, you have to fucking build that. Oh my god, they should build one from here to there, dude. How they get? I don't know. I can't talk about it. It gets me. I get too much, man. There's so much I want to say about it. I want to fucking. They're gonna take us off this platform.
I've said it on here before. I don't normally follow politics like that. I'll read headlines and
yeah,
even with the news and stuff like that,
can't
because there's
believe it
so
already.
much shit going on in the world that it makes me depressed, to be honest with you. So I bury my head in the sand. And I know for some people that's problematic because then I sound uninformed. And then I also, I don't really know what's going on for certain things. So when people try to talk current news topics with me, like a lot of the things I even bring here, it's really just off of fucking posts I see on like Instagram accounts. And
Little
sometimes
things.
I'll look into it further if I'm actually interested in it. And then some other times I'll bring it here to the chat and to you and see kind of, what other people think about it. But I am like that, especially nowadays with this fucking year. I definitely try to avoid hearing a lot of the shit
Well,
going
you try.
on.
Like
yeah.
it's hard not to, but you have to sometimes, right?
Yeah.
So, I only I only read fake news. Okay, everything I read is fake. So I don't know what I'm reading or what I'm seeing anymore is real.
How about that other thing though that just happened? I think it happened around the time of our last recording, maybe right after they said they caught the woman. Was she from Quebec or Montreal? The one that sent that letter to Trump in the White House, and I think it had that what's it called? Recent shit, like the shit that Breaking Bad used. Isn't that the thing that he used to drug that girl in that show? Like she had in the letter.
That
Ryzen or
Ryzen,
yeah. Isn't that the same shit
rat
for
poison, isn't it
Breaking
just
Bad?
like rat poison of some sort.
No, but isn't that what he used to drug the kid or
Yeah,
something
who
in
accidentally
Breaking?
killed the kid.
Yes. And then was she from Quebec? The woman they
It was in
put
the
out
cigarette or whatever. Wasn't it in the
no,
cigarette or
it was somebody here from Canada. It was like
no. I'm saying on the Breaking Bad. That was the thing. That's the episode. The kid got to it or something.
yeah, because
Yeah.
it was the girl that Jesse was with, and it was her kid that got
Okay. So this lady did that.
Yeah. I think it's a woman from Quebec or Montreal. She sent a letter to the White House, and then they found out who sent it, and it turned out to be somebody from here who sent the letter to Trump that was, I guess, poisoned with that stuff in it.
Oh wow! Eh?
I'm just surprised that it came from I was just like, again, like he's not even our president, and he's not like he's not like representing us, but like the hate is strong from
It's
here.
worldwide.
I just couldn't believe that, man. I don't know, man.
Maybe she's tired of seeing shit on the fucking news.
I don't know if you're making jokes about me or you're just saying that yourself as well, Max. But yeah, pretty much. Like,
It's true, dude.
I don't want to sound like a moron, but like it's the truth. I'll read some things, but I just try to ignore a lot of shit, right? Yeah.
These guys are going, eh? Like Nico reads the only daily planet, eh? That's it. Ding, ding,
That's
ding.
right.
Oh no, they yeah, look at these guys.
Oh, really?
Fucking news.
That's why I come here and talk to you guys. It's where I get my information.
Yeah, you guys like to vent.
I
Come on.
did hear it. It's like pornographic.
Is he out
Something
on
about
another one?
yes, and it's You remind me what it is, Lewis, if you got it by you, if you can look it up. It's like pornographic something about Kazakhstan and Biden's in the title or something.
Wait, what's it called? What was the
Fuck, comments are going crazy
new
today.
the new Borat? What the fuck is it?
Yeah, he'll have to tell us the name of it. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, pronounce it for us too. Spell it out so that we can read it.
Oh,
Fuck,
really?
if it's that fun. Oh, these guys are going nuts, man. This is what happens when you start talking about any sort of politics.
No comment.
No, that's it.
Hey, what do you think of Trudeau?
I don't know, man. What did I say? I can't even see where the fuck you guys are. You guys
This
are
isn't a
crazy.
political show, so I'd rather not answer. Again, I don't really have too much to say.
We
if I
can't
was
talk
more
about that
informed-
with you, Max. I'm worried how I'm going to answer that question with you. I'll have to answer that off the air.
He's
so
a politician,
we can start
so
our
there you go.
discussions.
What does
That's
that tell you? He's a politician. I don't really like any politicians, to be
Exactly.
honest with you.
Exactly.
They all lie. They all do some good things. They all do some bad things.
What the fuck is it called, man? It doesn't.
Oh,
have-
there we go.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is where it all starts rolling in, man.
Oh, JT, you're
Oh,
getting
so
called a
rude title.
sellout.
Fuck off. Listen, you come on. Let's not talk politics. Let's talk Borat. All right. What the fuck is the movie?
We all want to know your thoughts.
I want to see what the hell the name of it's called.
On Ford, usually not a fan of him. I think he came off.
Borat
He
culture-
he
Oh,
came
here we
off
go.
well. I think at some points during the this whole business with the COVID, I think he handled himself pretty well. But I'm a fan of him. Not really. Prior to this, not really. I think he definitely maneuvered and said some smart things during this whole COVID period and came off well for himself. But I'm not a huge fan of his either. No, primarily no, just because of things in the past and everything. But I I like this comment. It's called late night chat, not late night deflect.
What the I'm,
Like
I'm-
Bruce of the Crew just likes try to throw us off. No, he put up the name here. He put up the name here. Borat, gift of pornographic monkey
Yeah.
to Vice Premier Mikhail Pence to make benefit recently
But-
diminished nation of Kazakhstan.
yeah, but they had to change it. I think they changed it.
They said that it's there's a possibility it might still change, is what they said. Like he essentially, like, I guess, registered that name, but or some. I read I read what you're talking about. They said it might still change, but this is what he put down for now. But is it going to be? Are you going to be able to sell it when it comes out in theaters as such? Right. I mean, if you just put Borat 2 and then put like semicolon and then just put in the whole like little small text underneath it, I'm sure you could still sell it in theaters as that. But
That's fucked. I'll be honest with you, but that's kind of weird that they would just put Borat 2, man. You can go post it up and while you're watching the credits in the beginning, because that's I can't wait to see it, because I was hoping that they were gonna come out Make America. What was that one? When he went around, then he started filming all those people. Started filming all those Americans and pretending he was
he did
somebody
that in
else.
Borat.
Yeah, he did that in a bunch of different people.
Yeah.
He did that as a bunch of different people.
Yeah.
But he
Ali
did it in
G.
that- yeah, but no, he did it in that TV series. It was that TV series.
Yes,
that
you
came out for
you
one
told me
season,
about
right?
that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then they took it off because it started leading everything to
Yeah.
that pornographic ring.
The other thing they changed for
I
the
didn't think it was because of the Pence. That's
well,
what it was.
that's why I think
Maybe
that's
that's
the
what
name
the
of this
name of it.
movie, right?
because he's gonna stick it to him now.
Yeah, should
Right?
be interesting.
And so we'll have to see.
There you go. You got supporters all over.
That's it, dude.
So what was I gonna say? Yeah, and then the other restriction I forgot to mention before when we were talking about the strip clubs is that bars now can't sell alcohol past 11, and then they have to close at 12, which I think is reasonable. I mean, now that the summer's gone and like the patios are gonna be gone anyways, that doesn't bother me whatsoever. If I am at a bar, I'll drink till 11, then go home and have a couple if I really need to. Right? It's not a huge fucking
Well,
deal breaker for me.
they're actually wanting to lower the what do you call it? They're wanting to lower the even the music and everything, to just normal talking level, in the bars, everything, right? So you're not yelling across the room to each other, because when the music's loud, everybody has to get closer and yelling and fucking
Yeah.
I don't know, man. They got so many restrictions everywhere. You got to go back to, and if they do do stage 2 or whatever, if you went
Yeah.
back and you have to really, it's been a while since we've been there, let's say. So if you had to go back and look at the rules, there's
Mhm.
a lot of fucking things that have changed again. Right. So it's
and probably more to come. So yeah, we'll see what
We'll see
happens
what
with all that.
happens.
I really got just some music talk here to end
I
out
don't know how you
the
guys are gonna
topics
like
that
it
I
either, 'cause
have
I wanted
here.
to laugh. I wanted to laugh at that Tory Lanez album, man. I think.
Oh
that's
yeah,
what I was
we'll get
going.
into that. But I was gonna say, you want to break it up and play a little game in between?
Yeah. What's that? What do you got?
I got here. I was thinking that we can have you play a marijuana addiction self-assessment screening quiz. Do you want to play this?
Is that what it has there? Is there an actual?
I got this here right here on the computer. This might be fun.
Is there an actual thing there? Come on. Fuck
Yeah.
off.
Come on. Let's see.
Self-awareness.
Let's see what it says.
What do you mean? What is it?
Just
What
answer
fuck
the
is it?
questions.
Okay,
I'm just
but
gonna
what-
ask you. I'm just
what-
gonna.
What the hell is it though? Like I've never heard of anything.
I don't know. It's
of
something I
sort.
found online. I guess it's something just to say if you're
Well-
like a stoner or not.
Here goes all the fucking talk now.
You ready? You ready for this? Just answer the questions.
Oh fuck. Go. Let's see what we
I think it's ridiculous too. That's why it's funny.
You're
all right.
I know the results.
Do you? And a lot of people, if they know you, might know the answers to these already.
Don't waste your time. See, look, Max already told you, bro.
There we go. Do you often use marijuana in larger amounts than you originally intended to?
I never had a set amount. I never had a set amount that I.
But do you
originally
like-
intended to.
But do you ever do you ever go to roll a joint and
roll
then
more than
you're
one?
like, you know what? I'm gonna add a little bit more.
I never had a little bit more. I just roll another one.
I would say yes for this.
Yeah. I think so. I think okay. There's one.
Okay, ready? Here's one. Here's the next
Come on,
one.
let's see if you guys can keep fucking. Oh, I pulled up my court.
This is a good one, guys. Okay, here we
Oh,
go.
Here we go.
Do you often use marijuana for longer than you intended to?
What do you mean longer than I intended to?
I don't know. Do you often use it for longer than you intended to? So maybe do you end up smoking longer than you intend to, or do you like, hey, I'm just gonna smoke one more joint and then go to bed, and then you decide to do smoke another one? Do you do that?
Sometimes.
Yeah. Okay.
Sometimes,
So I'm gonna
sometimes.
put yes. Would you do you do often though enough that you would say yes?
I don't fucking know. You know me, man.
I'm gonna say yes for that too. Here we go. Next one. Do you
Oh,
spend
hey,
a great deal of time on activities to find, use, or recover from your use of marijuana? Recover. I know.
activities?
Do you spend a lot of time searching for it, like, going and buying it or whatever you do? I don't know.
No. I think that's a no, really. Uh-oh.
That's a no. You don't spend too much time?
Looking for it?
Yeah, probably not.
No.
I know you. Yeah. Okay. You don't spend too much time.
I know where I'm going.
How about for recovering? Do you spend a lot of time recovering? Okay. We'll
There's
say
a
no.
recovery period?
Yeah, I guess we'll say that no to you for that one. Okay.
There you go.
Have you often wanted
See,
to cut?
what recovery? She says the same thing. Leslie knows what recovery. That's it. That's what you tell him.
You having fun? This is a good one. Come on. I
No,
thought
this
it
is
was
fucking
yeah.
weird.
I have a bell if you want to use a bell, like for
Max,
answering
this
the
is therapy
questions.
session. Fuck off, asshole. Come on, here we go.
You want a bell for like? I have
Ding.
one for game shows and shit now. Do you want a bell so you can like hit it?
It's
You want to? Hold on a second. Hold on.
Oh, seriously? Come on. Okay, let's do it. All right, everybody, here we go. This is going to be interesting. Nico's bringing this one up on me just like that. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's got the answers for it. Ding. There it goes. It already answered the question for me. I'm pretty sure he's got all the answers already, and he already knows the answer, but I guess this is for everybody out there, for fuck's sakes. Can you hear the ding, guys?
Can you hear that?
Waitress?
Here we go.
Christine comes in thinking we're talking about her. Sorry, dude.
Have you often wanted to cut back on your use of marijuana?
I jokingly say that.
Have you ever seriously considered it?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Give you the little
So I'm going to
tip.
say yes. Have you tried without success to reduce your use of marijuana?
Oh, I've never really tried, so
Okay, so I'll put no.
yeah, I never really tried.
So you're not a failed addict.
No.
To say someone's an addict for weed, though, I think it's just funny too.
Yeah, I know.
Honestly, that's why
Self-assessment,
this is kind of bullshit. Yeah,
go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah. Do you have strong urges or powerful cravings to use marijuana?
depending on what times, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. people
Okay,
piss
I'm
me
gonna
off
put
if
yes then.
Nico's
Sometimes you have the
If
urge.
Nico's leaving, if every time he puts that fucking post up, 24 more days. All right. Exactly. It doesn't.
Next
I'm
one.
already pretty to the opposite sex, bro.
Okay, this one I think you'll be good on. Have you failed to meet obligations at work, home, or school because of your repeated marijuana use?
No,
You're a functioning weedaholic, right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I can function.
Yeah. All right. So we'll say no to that.
Look at that. See,
That's someone who would have big issues if that was the case. I guess school, though, I used to skip class and shit. Yeah, it's true.
not me. I'm more focused.
Have you had to cut back on or abandon social or recreational activities due to your marijuana?
Recreational or recreational?
Recreational.
Is that what it says?
Yeah, it's recreational.
Oh, fuck.
Due to your
What the fuck is it?
marijuana usage.
Oh,
Have you ever had to cut back or abandon any of your things you may want to do? Like, essentially, are you lazy and you don't want to go meet with people or do things?
is that what that means?
I would think so. Yeah. Have you
What
had to
about-
cut back or on or abandon social or recreational activities due to your marijuana usage? Is it no? It's
No.
more so. Is it cutting into you doing these things, or do you still do these things with while smoking weed?
Yeah, I still do whatever. I
Okay,
have to
so I'm gonna put no. You're not doing too bad. It looks like. Have you repeatedly used marijuana when it was hazardous to do so, such as while operating a motor vehicle or machinery or any other unsafe situation? I'm just gonna answer that one for you.
do. Yeah, you can answer that one for me, please.
Don't want to be too revealing here.
Okay.
Have you had a social or relationship issues due to the effects of marijuana use and kept using it anyway?
You guys-
I'll answer
you
that
can
one
think-
for you as well.
You can think of that one whatever way you want.
All right.
Take that whatever way you want to that one. No.
Oh God. Hope you guys are enjoying this one. Have you kept using marijuana even when it worsened your physical or mental health issues?
Does it do that? Yeah, probably.
All right.
There's your bell. I don't know. I mean, if it has to do with my,
He was already sweating.
I
So
was already sweating, man.
it's hot in here, guys.
it is hot, man.
All right.
It's
When
fucking-
ceasing near daily marijuana use, have you experienced appetite loss, restlessness, depression, irritability, anxiety, sleep problems, headache, chills, tremors,
Are you
fever,
serious?
sweating, or abdominal pain?
I think you named everything on there except fucking fever. Holy fuck!
I'm gonna put
sweating.
yes. I'm gonna put yes. Have you used marijuana or similar substances for relief or prevention of these symptoms? Yeah, I would think so. Like headache and yeah, okay.
Yeah, I use it all the time.
Have you
Sorry,
needed to
guys.
use greater amounts of marijuana to get high? Ding.
I had to think about it. I didn't know.
After use it.
Oh, it's just because you can't handle as much.
Listen, we all love JT, guys. This is not an intervention. This is more of a fun game. I felt.
Yeah,
we'd
no,
play.
this is JT's intervention. Like, I think that's what's going on over here. I'm reading these comments.
After use, I know you guys are mean. I fucking sit here and play a game with JT, and you guys are like making comments about him smoking weed, like ridiculous comments here.
Oh, they love it, man. They love it.
After using the same amount of marijuana for a while, have you noticed a lessened effect?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Edibles and that kind of stuff.
It's kind of, there's a lot.
Enter
going
your
on.
email to see your results. Okay, should I send it to you?
Go ahead. You got my email.
I do. I
The
do.
police are going to fucking come to my door now. What's going on?
All right, just sent it to you. Oh, so no, here it says it right here. You display 8 of 11 symptoms of marijuana dependency. Having 2 of these 11 symptoms may indicate marijuana use disorder. You apparently have 4
I have
times
a
that
disorder?
amount. According to the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, your results suggest you may have symptoms of severe marijuana.
You're fucking with me.
dependency.
Now you're fucking going.
It is advisable to contact your doctor or healthcare professional for an evaluation.
What if your doctor
And then
already
there's
knows?
and then there's a number here. There's a number here if you want to call Jay, just so you know.
Yeah, 1-800 fuck off. Straight up.
What are you talking about? We're fucking playing a game here.
Max is on my. There you go, Max. That's it. 8 out of 11. That's fucking crazy. Bro.
Like, screw you. At least I come to the show with things I want to do on the show. Like, you know, we can both do this.
yeah, I don't think Nico would have maybe one. I don't even think he'd get 2. I don't think you'd have to contact anybody.
No, I don't smoke it regularly enough anymore to
No.
have
Yeah, too
gotten
bad there
anything.
was no. Yeah, fuck. Oh man,
That was
you guys
fun.
just killing me over here, man. Now I'm really sweating. What Oh,
I'm just
man.
fucking around, man. It was fun.
It was. That was actually. I never seen one of those stuff. Where the fuck did you find that?
So I was looking. So I got the bells recently, and I was looking for fun games to do on the show because I thought maybe we can have like a little bit of quiz type things on the show.
Yeah.
So I was just searching for quizzes, and I found one that said something about
Oh,
marijuana.
that's just bullshit.
So I was trying to like, what I was originally gonna do is I found one that showed like different strands and things like that, but it was a picture-based thing, so I
Yeah.
couldn't really use it on the show here
Yeah.
for everybody, right? So
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. It's,
listen, you got to spice it up sometimes.
yeah, see, he's
Oh
fucked up.
no, oh no!
Yeah, straight up, man. You could probably reverse
Good
all that
point.
and let's do and just use the answer as alcohol.
You can search it. You got a computer. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go out of this fucking screen as soon as I go to do this. You guys can't see my pretty face. I forget how to do this now.
You can do it while you're on here. Just move your move the window that you have it open for StreamYard.
Who the fuck knows how to do it right now?
I'll look up for one if you want.
I forget because I don't have a fucking mouse here. I hate this stupid thing.
Go ahead. Talk to the people. I'll look for
Yeah,
one.
Eagle's looking for a stupid test. I'm gonna fucking, but yeah. So, unfortunately, guys, if that's a fucking true test, I guess I gotta go to talk to my doctor.
It's okay.
Have another
Watch.
conversation for
I'm,
him.
I'm gonna have to talk to somebody after this quiz too.
All right. So, I mean, Nico's already should have to talk to somebody because he's been talking to me for the last 3 years online. So he needs help.
Yeah, if I put it in the comments, I think you can just click the link, right? You have access to the comments over there?
Yep.
All right.
So they, what's funny is that I wonder if there's a coffee one like that. That'd be different. I don't know.
Can you just copy and paste it? I can't actually click it.
Oh, it's right here.
You have it? If I put it in the private chat?
Yeah, I can copy and paste it. Hold on.
Okay. Give me the bell. Oh God.
Want the bell?
Yeah.
All right. Here's an Eagles bell.
All right, here we go.
Mm-mm.
Just to show that I'm a fierce sport here.
I'm gonna open up. How the fuck am I gonna do this now? Let's do it. I'm gonna see if you guys are gonna see me on the screen right now because I'm opening up a new. Oh, you'll see me. I won't see you. See you guys. But yeah, so let's
get through it quick though. Still got a few things to say.
Oh, there goes the bell. You ready, guys? Okay. You could have alcohol abuse problems. Here we go. There you go, Neeks. All right. So we're gonna start this off pretty easy. I can't see the screen anyways. I didn't do a double screen, so we'll fucking figure this out. Do you sometimes drink more than you plan to drink, Nico? This is what you drink it all. I
Do
only
I
have one or-
sometimes
Oh, this looks like a multiple choice one here. So I'm gonna have to give you some. Do you sometimes it says, do you sometimes drink more than you plan to drink? If you drink it all, I have only one or two drinks. Occasionally, okay. I have to tell you, I will occasionally skip or delay meals. Will you occasionally skip or delay meals? Or
to
wait a-
drink? No.
Yeah. Oh, do you sometimes drink more than you plan to drink?
Do I? Yeah, sure. Yeah.
You have benders for the last days or what? Or do you sometimes with a few friends?
Do I do what?
This is such a weird. This is not
Speak
the right
up.
one.
Speak
this
up.
is not the right test, bro.
It's not?
No, this is
All
not.
right, let
this
me
is a
look for
weird
another
test.
one. Let me
This is
look
not
for
a
another
good
one.
This is not a good one.
Does
bro,
anybody, if anyone could find
that
one,
was a
send
good
it.
one. That one wasn't a good one. That one was giving you like multiple choice. I have to read all four fucking answers.
Yeah, that's not good then.
No, that wouldn't have been good. It's hard to find an alcohol based one, but you can, like I said, you can probably use everything for the alcohol base. Why does it have like a little?
Yeah, this one has lots of different multiple choice too.
Mhm.
There's only 10 questions on this one though.
See, that's what happens is that when you
I'll send this one to you. Just do this one.
What does this do? I want to see if this disappears me. Oh, this made me into a full screen, bro. That's so cool. No, that's not.
Go ahead.
All right, there it is, guys.
That one has multiple choice too, I think, but it just say them and then you click one of them. It's only 10 questions, so we can get through it fast.
Yeah, hopefully.
You guys having a good time out there?
Yeah, I know. Let's minimize this. There we go.
Apologies. I know this is bad.
No, I'm there.
podcasting in
I'm
terms
there,
of just
bro.
the
I'm there.
silence. All right.
Shh, shh. I'm opening another Google page. Freak everybody out. Like I'm gonna do it with you guys on the screen and everything. This is gonna be cool.
Oh,
I
yeah,
have
you can
two
share the screen.
Oh, I have two screens. Look, I just did it with you guys on there. Look.
There you go.
Ding.
There you go. Here we go.
Look at this. All right, guys, here we go. This is Nico's test. I'm bringing it up right now. Give me 2 seconds. Paste it. This fucking crap here. Alcohol.org. Here it is. Now I can read and look at you guys at the same time. All right. So you're a male, I guess, right?
I am. Yeah.
How often do you drink? How often do you have a drink containing alcohol? Never, less than monthly, 2 to 4 times a month, 2 to 3 times a week, or 4 or more a week?
2 to 3.
2 to 3 a week?
Yeah.
All right. How many standard drinks containing alcohol do you have on a typical day when you were drinking? 1 or 2, 1 or 2, 3 or 4, 5 or 6, 7 to 9, 10 or more?
I would say the 5 to 6 on average.
5 to
Sometimes it's
6?
more, but like sometimes I just have like 5 or 6 beers. So yeah, let's say that.
Oh, wow.
It said on average, right? How much do you have?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
How often do you have 6 or more drinks on one occasion? Never, less than monthly, weekly, daily, or almost daily. Sorry.
Probably weekly.
Weekly?
Yeah.
All right.
I think it's like every 2 weeks maybe, but let's just go
Okay.
weekly
How
because that's
often-
the closest that I can say between like all the categories.
All right.
Yeah.
How often during the last year have you found that you were not able to stop drinking once you had started?
Oh no, that's never a problem.
Never.
No.
So you can stop at any
Yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah.
during the
If I'm
drinks,
if I'm having drinks, I just don't feel like drinking. I just stop drinking. Yeah, that's not an
Okay.
issue.
or you throw up and just have more.
I don't throw up very often at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we'll hide the rest of that part. How often in the last year have you failed to do what was normally expected from you because of drinking?
No, that's not an issue.
Yeah.
No.
Have you often? How often in the last year have you needed a drink in the morning to get yourself going?
No,
Have your drinking
never.
session.
Never.
This is an easy fucking test.
Yeah.
Right? Can I have that?
Well, no, listen, I still drink a lot from what
Yeah.
you can tell there, but
This
it's
is a
just,
real,
I'm not like
alcohol
having
test.
dependency fucking
No,
issues.
I don't think you're
yeah.
having those issues. How
No.
often in the last year have you had a feeling of guilt or remorse after drinking?
Oh, yeah, that happens maybe once in a while. That'll happen.
So
Just
less than monthly, I guess. Eh?
sometimes you wake up feeling shitty, or like I wouldn't say that happens as much now as it did when I was younger. A lot of times when you're younger, you got to go around the next day, apologize to people because you're an asshole. No. I mean that's
totally forgot about
that's a
those.
thing, right? I would say, fuck. What are the options? Does it say like once a year or something?
No,
there?
it's
How often do you
never
feel guilt?
less than a monthly basis, monthly, weekly, daily, or almost daily.
Whatever one of the highest is there. It says never is one of them.
Never is one of them.
And what's the
then
second one?
less than monthly. And then it's monthly is the
No,
middle, then weekly.
Less than monthly. That can be like years, right? Like yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
Okay. How often in the last Yeah. How often in the last year have you been unable to remember what happened the night before because you had because you've been drinking?
No.
Never less than monthly, weekly,
less
daily?
than monthly. I don't get blackout drunk. Like
Okay.
that's like almost never.
This is not a fun test
Almost never.
because
Yeah.
you don't drink. But I bet you I get some good people on here.
I do. I just not
not like
to
this.
access like
I have-
that. Yeah.
Oh, I
yeah.
have people that
And once in a while, absolutely, but not to like the point where I'm like fucking, I can't wake up or whatever. Like like comatose, right? Like whatever this
All
is.
right. Have you or someone else been injured as a result of drinking?
Absolutely.
No, yes.
Absolutely.
But not in
Absolutely.
the last year, or yes during the last year.
Have I got hurt during the last year drinking? I don't know. It's hard to say.
I guess we'd have to wonder what hurt would classify as if it's
If I injured
emotionally hurt,
myself,
or,
yeah.
emotionally hurt.
I've
or-
definitely I've injured myself before. I wouldn't say the last year.
Okay,
I would say
okay.
whatever the second one
Yes,
is.
but not in a year.
Yeah.
not in the last year.
Yeah. I don't think so.
No. Has a relative, friend, or doctor or other health worker been concerned about your drinking or suggested that you should cut down?
No.
No. because they don't know about it. And dun, dun, dun,
Exactly.
12 out of 40, bro. Medium risk.
I'm a medium risk.
Yeah. You think your
There you
drinking
go.
is putting you at risk of developing problems. Cutting down how often you drink will reduce the risk. If you need some tips, and here you got somewhere to do it
Okay,
for you,
well there
right?
you go. I'm a
There you
medium
go.
risk. That's
You're a
I'm
medium risk.
I'm
It's
on
better
the
than-
road to having a problem. That's okay. I'll accept that.
He's on the road again. But yeah, no, that fuck that.
That was
That's
fun.
that was interesting, but that was like I'm the one that looked bad on that one.
No, but yours was for fucking smoking weed. Like if my alcohol was where your weed one was, then it would be a problem, right?
That would have been
I'd be
hilarious.
drunk right now. I'm not drinking.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, no, exactly. So the effects, like you had mentioned before, of alcohol versus weed, substance abuse, whatever, if you want to call it that, is absolutely nowhere near the same thing, right? Like it's
No,
it's
JT
laughable.
JT just does too much as excessive. He's an excessive person. Anybody who knows him. knows.
Hey, Farhan, what's
It's
happening,
about
man?
time. Hey, how was the
Farhan.
strip club? I know you
Farhan.
had to go out and say goodbye before they closed them all down.
I'm sorry to hear, Farhan, that all the strip clubs have closed now. So,
Poor guy.
we
It's all right, dude. It's all right.
were
You'll be
talking
okay.
about you earlier. Yeah, I was. I'm
missed it.
sorry. I'm sorry.
You missed it.
We
were
also
talking.
we gave out shirts to everybody that was here. You missed it.
You
So
should have
sorry,
been in
man.
earlier. Even you can watch. Nas has one too. He's already got a shirt, man. You got to watch
Yeah,
out.
sorry, man.
We gave him out. So we're giving him. If you go back up in the chats,
Do a quiz on strip clubs. Recording live from the strippers. Yeah, what do they open back up?
yeah, that actually a good show. That would be a good show, eh?
Yeah.
I'll go and interview all the out of work strippers.
Yeah.
Just for some clout on the thing. I'll go it's, on the way to work. There's all kinds of strip clubs on the way there. So I'll just stop outside. Say, guys, want to interview late night chat? Sit them in the car, give them an interview so they can go to your house and give yourselves. I don't fucking know where I'm going with that.
So let's talk about some music stuff that happened this past week.
I got two screens now, so now I'm gonna start practicing typing at the same
Yeah,
time.
good.
Fuck.
So the intro song that we played was the new song from Tory Lanez
Garbage.
new album Daystar that dropped last week, which is on track. I read to being his worst selling album first week ever.
Dude, it's bad, bro. I mean, I like it. There's some good lines. Don't get me. He's got some good liners. Okay, I listened to the album at least once or twice through. Okay, he's got some good songs on there, and he's got some shit songs on there. I'm sorry, dude.
Mhm.
He wants some of them. He's gonna sing to you like he does Tory Lane style.
Yeah.
He sings to you, and that's what he does.
Well, here's the thing. I never liked his music like that. Like, you know what I mean? I never was a huge fan of his music like that, but I did say like he was getting better. When he actually does try to rap, he is I think he's a talented rapper. Like, you know what I mean? On certain things that I've heard him on, he is good.
Yeah,
You
as a
know,
feature.
like the stuff that he did when he went up against what's his name there, Joyner was pretty good. He impressed me during that actually quite a bit.
Well, he does have some, like I said, good lines.
Right. But like you just mentioned, like 80% of the album, I wasn't really trying to hear. Like when he does his R&B stuff, unless he's like remixing some other older R&B songs, like he did like on the Chicks tape things that he did, the mixtapes and the albums.
Mhm.
That was cool. But like as far as like him on this album doing his R&B thing, I wasn't really looking to hear any of that. Like, so like I'm with you. I don't think it's a great album, but a couple of the songs where he was addressing this whole Meg Thee Stallion, whether or not he shot her in the foot and all this kind of stuff, if he was being honest and trying to put that out there and trying to say, you know, like he's using that to like give himself content to sell this album. I know it was like a weird flex. Like people were like kind of like talking shit about him because he was using that to sell this album in a way, like using the whole controversy of whether or not he actually shot this Meg Thee Stallion woman in the
She
foot.
went off on a whole Instagram live thing.
Right. No, but he's trying to say that they're trying to set him up and make him look bad and
Yeah.
put a smear campaign against him. And like, if he's the one who did it, why aren't they in jail? Like there was a bunch of things, right? So that he was fighting against this.
None.
I would say,
Never too many, Joseph.
if you
Never.
can afford it, yeah. I was like,
I've lost a lot of fucking money into strip clubs when I was a kid. Trust me, it's now. I mean, you probably know what the feeling is like as an adult.
Yeah, I don't think there's a limit. As long as you can afford it, then I don't have a problem with it. I would just be back there all night if I had the money for it when I used to go. I think my limit usually was like maybe $100 or so. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
which
it's
is like $20 a song. Like, that can go pretty quick. So that'd be,
you know what?
that would
But
usually
can I
be.
tell you something? Nowadays, if they're still paying $20 a song, where the fuck is the markup on that?
It could be more. I don't know. Right? I don't know. That's a good point.
Times are tough.
I remember one time I went back and the stripper tried to charge me for a song that was already halfway through because she started dancing, and I was like, no. I was like, wait for the song, and then like, but they get smart and they play like short songs sometimes. So
You know what?
especially nowadays, like you get like with the records that are coming out now. We've talked about it before. Every record's like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
You're really getting fucking screwed.
You're getting screwed on them, dude. You're getting screwed. You should get 2 for 1, 2 songs for 1, and tell them that when you go there next time, Joseph. Say,
It's like 10 minutes pass and you spend
for one.
$100.
Exactly.
Right? You're like, whoa.
Say, I want to stay in here longer than an hour. Fuck it. 2
Yeah,
for 1.
you got to be straight up
or
with
whatever.
them. You got to
2
be
for 1.
straight up with them. Yeah. And also, what the other scam, too, if you want to know about not scams, but shit they try to do you in the strip club, is the one where they take you to another area and then they make you pay the bouncer at the other area of the club to get in the area. So you're paying somebody else to get into that exclusive area, and then you're paying the stripper for the dance in that area. So
I don't know. I've never been to that kind of shit.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, fuck that shit. I ain't paying 2 people.
you get charged twice.
I already got to fucking fuck that. No, it's been a long time, man. I don't remember. The
Same
last
here.
time.
It's been a long time. Yeah.
Even for weddings and shit like that, I don't remember the last time I actually have been to a strip club. To be honest with you.
Holy fuck. I wish that was still the case. Oh,
Bro.
table dances though for everybody. Yeah, I think it's a little bit different when it's
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Like you can,
I thought he was talking about lap dances.
yeah,
Table dances was go to Montreal. That's where you get the best
Yeah.
ones, man.
yeah. No, Downer does pretty good job of that too. You
They
can
do?
get you can
But you
get
have to go to a room
two
first,
girls.
right?
No, like right out on the strip club floor, like where somebody's on stage.
Oh, I never been to the Downer. I went to the.
Oh, you got to go to the Downer, man.
No,
That's
the
good.
new one. It wasn't the new one. That's the old one, the Downer, right?
No, it's the one outside.
I
Niagara
remember
Falls.
I went to Niagara Falls the last time I went.
Not
to
whiskey and go-go's. Are you thinking about that?
No.
Oh,
I,
okay.
you know what? I'll remember right now, and I don't have anybody in the chat that was there with me right now
Right.
at that time. But this was the last time I actually drank.
Yeah.
I went to Niagara Falls, and I ended up at both strip clubs, and I don't remember what
Yeah,
happened. That was a
Downer.
bad
That's the
night.
one in.
But there was
Niagara.
Downer, and there was 2 of them. And there's 2 in Niagara.
Yeah, the other one's shit. I know.
What the fuck is it called?
I
Is
can't
Downer is
remember.
in the old ghetto area.
Sundowner.
Right?
That's the one that's like outside. Yes,
Yes,
the old ghetto area.
it's in
Yeah.
the old- So I remember going with a buddy, Sal, and we went down because we weren't allowed. We were too fat. We weren't allowed in the fucking club. No, seriously, we weren't
They
allowed
said
in
you were too
Dragonfly.
fat to
No,
get in the
because
strip
that's
club.
what we. No, not the strip club. The actual club in Niagara Falls.
Oh,
Right. We're at a. We didn't have. We didn't.
oh,
they used the
Dragonfly.
proper- yeah,
Dragonfly.
we
yeah,
didn't have the
yeah,
proper shoes or some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
So all we did was we went out and we swapped shoes and we got back in. Right. But then we were like, fuck this, and we left because we were already drinking.
Yeah, yeah,
I was doing shots of Pepsi and
When was
fucking-
this? Like
this
in
was
your early
years, man.
20s
Yeah,
or
man,
something?
this is
Yeah.
before
Okay.
this is my 20s. This is the last
Yeah.
time I think I got drunk.
I was about to say, yeah.
Because I couldn't puke at the time. I got so
Right.
fucking wasted for 2 days. I was
Yeah.
out of it. I was
Yeah.
out of commission. But yeah, I remember going to the strip club. Yeah. Yeah, it's true, man. I don't remember going to the strip club. I remember going to one. I think we went to the second one. I can't remember.
Yeah.
It was so fucking, I got so drunk and I lost a lot of money that night. I remember that part. And I remember trying to stick a fucking toothbrush down my throat just to fucking throw up. It wasn't coming, man. No alcohol for me ever again.
Yeah.
Or strip
But
clubs.
to back to what I was saying, yeah, the album's not great. There's a couple of good songs on there though. I do like them, like the ones where he's addressing like a lot of the shit talk that people have been saying. There's a song where he basically does it over like a Drake sounding beat, and you know how like he kind of does his old school Drake style. He does that whole thing where he explains Sorry I Had To, I think it's called. It's like a 6-minute song where he again he disses a whole bunch of irrelevant people. Like he says something about Chance, never mind, too irrelevant. Like he says his name and he fucking
I don't
so-
understand, but like when did he become so relevant?
yeah.
I mean, I like some of his stuff. I like his that's the one. You know what? I did have shots of Pepsi. I had shots of Pepsi
Yeah.
and I had shots of Pepsi and Jim Beam together. I mixed I didn't mix
okay.
them, but I had that weird glass,
Yeah.
that stupid plastic shot glass.
Yeah.
So I was doing halves.
Yeah.
Then I fucking killed the whole bottle before I knew it.
But yeah, I'm with you. The album's not that good. He's being called out for it. I think the album sales are just it's a lot of people are hating on him though because they still think he had something to do with this whole Megan thing though, right? That's the main thing. And if I
think he did, didn't you? No, you kind of in a way.
no, not necessarily. The way that story came out in like pieces and like he's not in jail now, or it doesn't seem like he got on charges. Like he may be involved with what went on.
Happened?
And that's the thing. Like he's going out of his way to explain that certain other people were involved in it as well. Like there's somebody that hasn't been named, I think, yet in this scenario, right? And and what's going on now is that he's putting out all this music without naming them, but also trying to remove himself from it and actually promote the album and himself at the same time. So I think that's the skeevy kind of move, because he made a post last week and he's like, oh, I'm going live. This is the first time he's talked about this since the actual incident occurred. And then he's like, oh, I got something to say, whatever. And then he drops an album.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's kind of a cornball move in that sense to, like, you know what I mean? Like, I get it. We want to hear what you had to say, but he could have said that on a song prior to the album release. He could have just released that one song that night instead of the whole fucking album. And also, what happened to all his other music that he was making during that quarantine radio phase? Like, it seemed like it all morphed into this, because almost on all the songs, he's talking about this shit, which literally happened not too long ago. So it's like in the last month, he just put this album together, right? So it seems like a weird move, man.
And then she went off too, but she dropped a fucking crazy thing on.
They're closed now, Joseph. I'm sorry to say.
Turn back, bro. Turn back. Actually, no, they're giving anal checks at the door, thermometers, and they're making sure that everybody can come in safe. They're doing swabs, but anal swabs. I don't know if that made any sense, guys.
Anal swabs. There you go.
Anal swabs. Anal swabs and Pepsi.
There you go.
Strip clubs and anal swabs.
That's the name of the title of this episode. Strip clubs and anal swabs.
Oh, for all you guys. I don't know where that's going with that.
I'm going to call it weed dependency.
The dependency test. Hey, I have to fucking make one. The Nico dependency test.
I'm going to write that down. Weed dependency.
Here we go. Oh, man.
Anyways, yeah, the album's not that good. I agree with you. If the music was good, if it was all good, if the album was a banger, I wouldn't care about any of this shit, to be honest with you. Because I don't believe any of this shit anyways to begin with. It was just a bunch of bullshit. The way this story came out with whether or not he shot Meg, I don't fucking care about that. I care about the music. If the album was full of bangers, I would come here and tell you I'm bumping the album. But I like a couple of songs on there. But I just think it.
No, he does. He has like that second song. What was that second song? I have that second song. That was good. You know what? Hey, that was on The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, exactly.
No. In my world.
Let's talk about your other favorite.
You guys are too much.
Your other favorite artist.
Who's that?
MGK dropped his album.
Did you listen to it?
Tickets to My Downfall. I listened to 2 songs off it and I turned it off.
That's it. I'm sorry. I
MGK
listen to it.
Tracking about they're saying about 90K this week though of album sales. 90K coming out strong. I think they're saying.
He's still got his internet presence and stuff.
And
but it's different type of music.
He got the text from Champagne Poppy Drake saying that like it was a shout out, basically saying, good on you, changing up your style, going for it. You know what I mean? Like
he had no choice. I don't think. I think he kind of. Well, he had mentioned something, and I read it earlier about. I had the link on my phone. So too many things, but he had mentioned something about his beefing with Eminem and all that stuff.
He went on the Howard Stern show last week, and Howard Stern brought it up, and he asked him about it. Yeah, and
I didn't listen to the clip. I wanted to listen to it.
So the clip, basically, I'll tell you what happens. Yeah. He basically goes on to say, yeah, you know what? I'll pull it up. Because it's better if you haven't heard it.
No, I haven't heard it. That's the problem. I sent you. I think I sent you something about it.
Yeah.
And then I didn't know.
So
right?
For all those that don't know, MGK recently just dropped a new album where he changed up his whole style. This is the Travis Barker album. The drummer from Blink-182, and now he's just doing kind of like rock pop type music. Like he's no longer a rapper, I guess, at this point, and he's making the decision to, I guess, stay in that lane as opposed to continuing to try to be a rapper. Maybe because of the Eminem thing, maybe because he's just tired of being disrespected in that genre, or in a way he was always kind of like, it seemed like leaning towards this, but like I guess he wanted to build up his fan base, right? Yeah, exactly.
But isn't that funny how he says it's true, because it is 1.1 million, but it's different, man. That's when people were buying CDs, bro.
Right.
you know, it was a little different than it is now. People are streaming stuff, so it's a little different. You got to look at the ratio, right? Like,
Yeah. I mean, 90K is a good week now, honestly. Like if you're,
views,
yeah, I mean, not many artists even break 1 million records anymore, other
No.
than like an Eminem or something like that. And even his is over time,
Yeah.
and it's internationally. It's not like I'm gonna sell this many records in like a high records in a first week now is like 400 or 500K,
Okay,
I
if
believe.
you're
Yeah,
lucky.
yeah. Like a Drake will get like I think that much, I believe, right? Yeah, so. Yeah, no, it's true. It's definitely changed. But yeah, here's the audio from the Howard Stern MGK interview for all those who are interested. Jay, and I know you haven't heard it, so here we go.
Oh. How big is it?
It's a minute and 40.
Feud about with Eminem. Was Eminem a hero to you? Because
Yeah, for sure.
the guy's a great rapper. Does it personally pain you that you have
I
this
knew he was gonna
fucking
bring that
feud with this guy?
I don't feel any type of way about it. I mean, I'm like asleep in my tour bus. This fucking guy drops an album with like 3 songs consecutively talking about me. What the fuck you think I'm gonna do? Just fucking, you know what I
Take
mean?
it.
Like roll over and go back to sleep. Get the fuck out of here. You're not gonna hold me. So no, like I'm like, I said what I said, and you know, respect the fight. That's it.
I listened to what you rap, and you said, "Hey, Eminem, you're so successful, dude. You've got money."
Money, dog. The guy down the street has money. This fool has goddamn wealth beyond.
You're saying philosophically in your head, if I had that much money,
How's that
I'd be
going?
happy.
Enjoy it. I
Like,
mean, what
yeah,
are you doing?
I think I could settle this feud in about 3 seconds.
I'm just a different type though, man. I'm all about this, dude. I'm all about putting my arm around people. I'm not with like doing this to people. So I can't relate.
Stopping
You know,
them,
like we
Migos,
all
yeah.
like the last thing I want to ever be is an angry legend.
And you know what's so sad in this? You two guys have more in common. His upbringing is completely fucked up. Your upbringing is fucked up. You two guys, if you got in a room together, I'd say, listen, you two, look at the similarities here. Drop this fucking thing already. You know what I mean? I really would. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll get you two guys. I'll ambush you with Eminem and we'll have a whole love fest. It's going to be a beautiful thing. And I'll put it on TV and
There you go.
I'll make a lot of money.
Big orgy. MGK and Eminem. That's
Yeah.
fucked.
That was Howard Stern's a great interviewer though, but yeah, he
He
obviously
can always
doesn't
flip
know,
stuff,
but
and
yeah,
throw everything around.
yeah.
But no, he knows what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. Then he had Eminem on there in the beginning. No, when he first made the move over to Sirius, or he had him on the show. Like,
He's
what
been
time?
on the show a long time ago.
When
I
it
think it was
first started.
I think it was prior to Sirius actually.
Think so?
Yeah, it was either on this for the same time or like just before.
When he was
He hasn't been on there in a long time though. Like yeah,
regular radio. No, he doesn't even
Yeah,
go to.
doesn't
I don't
need
even
to.
think it makes it stop by Shady anymore. What is it? Shady 45?
yeah, no, he does it all. Yeah, from home and stuff like that, right? So,
I don't even know they're still doing Sirius radio.
but yeah, MGK's album. I listened to a couple of songs off of it to just try to get an idea, at least to say that if I was coming here and talking about it, that I didn't totally not listen to the album.
Yeah.
But from what I heard, it's not something I'm interested in. Not that I don't like what that type of music, but just because I'm not interested in hearing it from MGK, to be honest with you. Like that's not what I signed up for when I started listening to him, and I feel that he's like a poor man's, you know what I mean? Like I just, you know, I don't think he's a good rock or like type guy. Like I don't like his
No,
lyrics are kind of
He's
like
trying.
he's trying, and he's got
The
Travis
cover,
Barker
actually-
on the cover's cool. The
You know
cover's
that
cool.
cover is the cover.
It's
from
the same
that,
pool, right?
Is that same
Yeah.
pool that he swam? Remember in the first one of the first videos when he just jumps in and
Yeah,
he just rolls, gets out, and then he walks through his whole house.
yeah.
What fucking song was that now, man? We went to that fucking concert. It's on Lace Up, I think.
Oh yes.
Off one of those albums.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. He's trying something different, you know. So kudos to him for it's not easy, and it's not easy to change genres like that. So like hopefully he finds success, and he obviously has a fan base for his music that are going to follow him into this new stage of his career, right?
Yeah.
But I just think now he's we're outaged by the type of music he's trying or whatever he's trying to do. You know what I mean? Like I think we're not going to get that. Like I liked him when he first came out, and the last
You gotta be
album.
able to adapt in these times
yeah,
too, man.
yeah.
He's not doing it well.
How much, let's put your love for Eminem aside though, how much do you think that played into him basically putting the mic down? Because I know in terms of hip-hop music, because I know a lot of people are going to be quick to point that out, but do you think that played into it whatsoever? Like do you think that he lost a lot of respect after he like beefed Eminem, and then maybe in a lot of people's eyes lost that battle?
I think
because a lot of
there's
people
something I
actually
can think so.
a lot of people thought he won that Like a lot of people are in his corner for that, right? Like, and in terms of disses that people have made against Eminem, it was probably one of the better ones.
It
right?
is. It's by far, and especially if it's just an overnight thing, right? If he just came in overnight and said,
It's true.
right, and if he just came in overnight and came out with that diss, then it's not such a bad song. I mean, really. Now, if you want to compare the two when it comes to rap, Rap Devil and both of the songs, Kill Shot, right? Those ones there are a little bit. I would think, because they both took their time to write those ones, I still think Eminem's came off better. I still think I still think it was a better hit. But when it came to coming off that first one and just saying. And coming out with that whole song where he was in between the two, eating a cereal and shit. That was funny, man. That was good for first tech attack, right?
Right.
Back like I make a diss track overnight.
Right.
This song. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, so best of luck to him with that. But I won't be I won't be supporting it or checking the album out anymore.
Unless he can come up with some hip hop stuff. It's not that I'm not interested in listening to it. It's just I'm not interested in that type of music right now. I'm not into the whole Travis Barker kind of music right now. I would like to, and
it's true.
I'm just not into that style of music right now. I'm trying to fucking listen into all this new hip hop.
No, but what I'm trying to say is, if I was looking for that, I would look for two bands that are already established that I know for off. You know what I mean? Like, it's like when Lil Wayne made that rock album. There was a couple of good songs on there actually I liked, but like. I was like, I never took that serious.
No.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was just like, okay, like.
Explain something to me though. What's with this whole Carter album that came out? Now I'm not getting it. Is it just it's the same songs?
It's the original
but
recordings.
It has more features.
Yeah, because that's what the original recordings were, and then they changed it and dropped a bunch of features, and then I think put out the album as is. There was a bunch of changes that were done to the original recording that he had in mind of that album before it went out. So that's
the new style.
This is the original recordings of this album. So
this is what they're gonna start doing now.
Probably
because remember they were doing deluxe albums.
There's a lot of
and
shit.
Just adding those
there's a lot of shit that doesn't get added to the album after the fact that it's left on the cutting room floor. So I think if they're gonna find an avenue for making money off of this shit now, producers, bro, stuff that doesn't get cleared.
Wink, wink. He's right there in the group.
I'm aware.
No, sorry.
The good stuff that people don't put on the episode that should be.
I mean, you mean sorry, not the episode, the record.
I mean, music. Yeah.
There you go.
So how about this? Did you see this headline? Kodak Black forced to urinate and defecate on himself in prison. Did you see that one? You okay?
Bro, you almost lost your comic books over here. I'm sorry, man. That almost came up. Holy, are you serious?
Yeah. Last week they reported that
come on.
I guess there are some guard issues with him. He's been acting up, and something went down where he was forced to urinate and defecate on himself, apparently.
Oh my God.
So I'm not against not against. I am against,
sure?
Like,
crazy,
if it was indeed like some fucked up shit that the guards did to him, but apparently he's been causing a lot of trouble when he's in prison.
He's asking Donald Trump to get him out.
Right. So,
holy fuck.
And we've known about the type of shit he did prior to going to prison, right? A lot of, fuck boy type stuff, apparently. So,
oh my God. But this is all Vibe and TMZ and all that. So who knows?
Who knows? That's what I mean. How about this other hip hop headline? Did you see this one? Cardi B divorcing Offset finally.
Are they really? Are they finally going to do it?
Apparently.
She's got the WAP.
After 3 years of marriage. And then there was a rumor. And then apparently there was a comment made that Offset made. I don't know if this is true or not, or if they just put this out just to stir the pot a bit. But apparently he said that he was ashamed of the image that she's portraying herself with the WAP.
Oh, he's upset. He's all jealous.
The fact that they've been together for 3 years, though, is surprising to me. I think this is way longer than anyone expected when they announced this marriage.
She wants to trademark that WAP, that WP. She's going to trademark it.
Yeah. They're making like popsicles and shit like that now.
Wopsicles, can we call it?
Wopsicles, yeah.
She wants clothing, bags, alcohol, beverages. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So I'm not going to lose any sleep over this divorce, but
look at that, because fucking Justin Bieber was coming up behind them to take the #1 spot too for the billboards this week. And they had to hold him down. They had to beat him down with that wet ass pussy. It
And,
says right here.
and-
Sorry.
And lastly,
Google's awesome.
in terms of some interesting hip hop related headlines I've seen this past week, West Side Gun retiring from rap possibly at the end of the year, which
he was talking about that in the
yeah.
album, right? But I don't know. He's not. He's
I don't
he's their
care.
hype.
Is what I'm saying. About that
Yeah,
one
he
either.
doesn't. Well,
He's not a great rapper. He's the
They say it on the-
manager.
Case Slay says it the right way. He says it. He puts them all into each of their categories, right? So he knows that you can tell the way he says it.
He
too.
can fall
he's
back
being
now.
Nice.
He can fall
He
back.
can come back.
Yeah.
Kind of like Nico. Sorry.
That's what I'm doing. I'm falling back. I'm still going to be involved, but
Nico with that wet ass pussy. He's falling back. No. But yeah, guys. These fucking things that they're doing now. This whole wet ass pussy and whopping and fucking. What do you call that? Trademarking it. I don't know where they're gonna go with that whole thing, right? But yeah, so
what's that? Kanye West. That was the one other thing I had here on my list. If that's what you're talking about,
he's probably waiting.
Conway gave a bunch of the artists that were signed to him their masters back because in this whole new thing he's doing, talking about all the record companies being slave owners and trying to get people's masters back. Because if you don't have your masters nowadays, you actually can't make money off the streaming of your music. Apparently, I think it has something to do with that.
If you
Did you know that? You have to own your masters or part of it in order to get money off the streaming.
If they go
now,
into
they're
the
not
record
counting it.
label,
Yeah.
if they go to a record label, I heard about this. If they go to a record label and they start producing the song for them, they got the master track there. They produced the master track there on the thing. They own the rights to that. Right, they produced it, even though it's your song, whatever. You got to get that original copy, or you got to get it in writing that's yours, or whatever it is. There's a lot of fucking weird rules, man, when it comes to music, when it comes to streaming now. Everything has changed.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, Spotify changed the game, I think, with this whole platform.
Yep.
So then how everything worked. They took over. They kind of took a little bit of how YouTube does it, and then they ended up just monetizing everything, man.
Right.
They just did it the right way.
Yeah, that you're right. That is the biggest news that just came out this past week. So Nas from Brews with the Crew, he recently has purchased a new mic, and
I know, I heard about this.
there might be me and him might reunite on a song if he'll have me. Apparently,
wow.
I might have to drop the hottest verse of 2020 at some point. So I'll definitely premiere it here on the show if that does occur. So
too bad you don't have. You can't put one of his fucking songs on there as your way back playback. See,
I can. If I can do it right now, I do have way back playback tonight. So if you want, we can send everybody off with one of Nazim's rap tunes from back of the day.
Give you a little bit of taste of what's coming up. No, but I think with the music and everything, that was about it. But you know, did you start? You haven't watched the Fargo yet. Are you gonna watch that whole thing?
New season of Fargo's out. Yeah,
guys, I had to bring that up lastly, but yeah, man, I started watching it yesterday because I've been seeing this Chris Rock thing here. All right, it's crazy. Chris Rock's in it. There's a whole fucking it's good. You guys got to check it out. The season.
Who are the main cast in this? Chris Rock. Who else?
Rock. Hold on, I'm bringing.
I love that show. So yeah.
This is a fucking crazy one, man. Season. Where's my fucking my stupid Wikipedia crap? There you go.
Yeah, I love Fargo, so the fact that it's back for another season, I'll definitely be checking it out.
But yeah, no, they have. So who do we got here? We have Chris Rock. Where the fuck is the cast here? These fucking stupid guys. There we go. Cast summaries. So we got. I don't even know some of these people. So Chris Rock. Where's this one? Chris Rock, Matthew Ellum, Corey Hendricks, Jesse Buckley. I don't know. Jason Schwartzman.
Oh yeah, Jason Schwartzman's in it. Yeah.
Yeah. What else we got? Yeah, Jason Schwartzman's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he's usually pretty good.
Jesse. Where else am I? Ben Whishaw.
Maybe if I seen him, I don't know some of the names offhand.
Yeah, Jack Houston, Salvatore Esposito. These are all like just smaller guys now, but it's yeah, Chris Rock is probably one of the biggest ones.
Yeah. Okay. I'm looking forward to watching that. I watch every Fargo season, so and the fact that it's always different.
Oh, Glenn Trumer is a black guy, but his name is Dr. Senator. That's his name, Dr. Senator.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his mom thought it was funny, right? What's the guy that played is it Timothy Offline? That's the guy that played
yes.
Riddler.
Yes.
He played the Riddler in in Gotham.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's in it?
He's in it. Yeah,
Okay.
he's in it as well. Yeah, and then I mean, for pretty much that's it when it comes to big name
Mhm.
people. There's not many that I don't know if any of the other guys are gonna start making like a little appearance in there, but
Right.
yeah, it's about back in the day.
I've just been watching a lot of like watching horror movies. Actually, I watched an older movie last night that I'd never seen before, but since we talked about Seven recently on Late Night at the Movies, if you guys haven't checked that out, definitely check it out. It's on the channel. We talk about the movie Seven. One of the David Fincher movies, when I looked up his IMDb, that I never saw was just came out the year after Seven, which is the Michael Douglas movie, The Game. I never seen that before, and I'm
no?
surprised I hadn't seen it before. Have you seen that movie?
I don't know. I
It's
might have.
him, Sean Penn's in it. It's his brother, Sean Penn. He comes to him and he's like some rich asshole. And he's like, hey, I'm going to sign you up for this thing. You go to this place and they play this thing. Essentially, they play this game with you where they like inject themselves into your life. And it's supposed to be some life-changing experience. So like all these crazy things start happening to him in his life. And it turns out it is just some elaborate, well put together game of people being involved and fucking with you in your life, like in order to, I guess, change your life somehow. Like I guess it was like a humbling experience for Michael Douglas in this, but like they do fucked up things to you. It's like signing away your life. And for people to inject themselves into your life and like for them to like fuck with your head and make you think that there's killers after you or put you in like life-changing scenarios where you can
It
almost
looks
die.
like I've seen it before.
Yeah,
I
it's-
see it. It's one of your buddies, right? It's director's. What's his name?
David Fincher. That's what I
Yeah,
just said.
yeah.
Seven.
That's what I
He
said.
made after he made
Yeah,
Seven. He made this movie the year after. So I'd never seen it before, and I was surprised about that. And I've heard about it before, so I ended up watching that the
Looks
other
familiar.
last night. So that was pretty good.
That's a lot. That's what 97. It says it came out. So yeah, fucking
Yeah, year after Seven, it
yeah,
came out.
year
Yeah.
after. So, but
So-
that's it was a good one. I honestly, I don't know. I might have watched it. I'm not 100% sure if I've
Yeah.
watched it yet or not. But
All right. Well, I guess
Guys.
with that being said, yeah, we should start to wrap things up here.
I was
So
looking at the time. I was going,
Yeah.
holy man, we almost did we did 2 hours. Fuck.
yeah. So
Nothing.
yeah, I was trying to wrap it up earlier, but we were having a lot of conversation
with these
going on
guys.
here. So so this was a fun one. Yeah, it was a good time. Thanks again for everybody who tuned in here that is active in the chat here tonight that passed through. Once again, we're on that road to 100.
Yeah,
Tell a
people-
friend. If you guys aren't subscribed yet,
Subscribe.
please hit that subscribe button or tell a friend to subscribe to us so we can reach that 100 mark.
I'm trying to push it, bro. I'm
yeah.
trying, bro.
This Friday we have a battle, one hit wonders of the 90s. Come through and vote for your favorite music. All kinds of different one hit wonders from the 90s of songs, different genres will be played that night. Should be a great time. Jay, I know you're really looking forward to it.
I'm looking. really
And
forward to
my buddy Chris is this will be his return to the channel after being on an episode some time ago. As always, stay safe out there, guys, and thanks again for all the love and support and everybody that comes through here. And
it. Straight up.
check out the battles that we got going on and upcoming. We got The Shining. We're going to be doing a review of that movie later this month, actually in October. I guess
Yeah.
we're almost at
Okay.
October right now in a few
Tomorrow's
days.
October,
Yeah,
right?
right. So yeah, there you
What are
go.
we? 28 now.
It's crazy. Yeah, I think it's Thursdays, October 1st. So yeah, it's crazy how time's flying by, but yet staying still at the same time this year of 2020, right?
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's like March, once COVID hit, you blinked and all of a sudden it's
It's gone.
October, right?
Yeah, it's
but
gone, bro.
but in the moment it felt like, crazy, like it would never end.
It is weird.
Thanks, Rob. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
We'll see you Friday. Thanks again. Yeah, just 11 more to go. We're at 89. Thanks, man. Thanks. We really appreciate it. And like I said, in the coming weeks, Nas from Brewers with the Crew will be on our show, and we'll also I'll also try to direct all you guys to my appearance on his in a couple weeks once that comes out. Hey, thanks.
I can't believe you're still in there.
Yeah. Thanks for listening and sticking in
Thanks.
there through all the craziness. Okay, so here for my way back playback.
To learn a lot about JT.
This is the Insomnia remix, which is I guess it was a Biggie beat originally, but this has me and Nas, not Nas, on it. Probably one of my favorite songs that I ever did. And yeah, a little bit of Nas kind of outshined me a little bit. I think we kind of traded verses here, went back and forth. So it was a good
Oh.
time. So hopefully we could see another me and him reunite once again on a song like this. Here we go.
The collabo.
You don't blind. Yo, Nico, I'm really happy for you. And I'll let you finish. But it's all about Nas Media, all right? Nas fucking Media. drop the beat. Yo, let's flow. Yo, this motherfucker just Kanye'd me. What the hell? Yo,
Yo, I told you I'm gonna let you finish.
Yo.
Engineers.
yo, yo, yeah, I may be shady, but I sure ain't slim. I might have gained a few pounds, but my pockets ain't thin. I'm eating good, man, so my pockets stay fat, which brings more haters, so I stay what I got. Well, I don't, my boy does, and he knows where it's at. He stays strapped with the heat right up in his backpack. I can outline the whole life like I was using a stencil. I can end that same life just by using a pencil, cause you gotta be mental to be stepping in me. Man, I've bought more people than a mortician has seen. The punchlines harder than a punch from Optimus Prime. More of a thug's life than Pac back in his time. You're starting to look shifty, so I knock you out quickly. Eve Honda hands are doing $150. Dalcine kicks stretching out like elastic. Fuck it, man, just call me Mr. Fantastic. With a go-go gadget with a goddamn ratchet flow. Or I keep that shit stashed in the patch under the floor of the 4x4. You'll be praying to the Lord when I'm done with you. I've killed men before, yeah, man, this part is true. People be talking crazy, but this shit ain't fucking easy. And I bet you like to be me with your song up on a CD. But y'all can't fucking see me, y'all just fucking blind. I just don't have the time, talk shit about you in my rhymes.
I was rocking pea coats while you wore old hats. So your new style to me is just a throwback. You diss me, I probably won't flow back. Like Hove and Drake, I guess I'm off that. But not off track, I'm ahead of the game. Got that old school flow ready to better my name. Do it 16-bit, do it better than you. Guess I just feel Sonic the Hedgehog shoes. Tails ain't here, so it's time to knuckle up. Get in my way, catch a Luigi uppercut. Yeah, I'm a nerd and I rap better than most. So what, I'm arrogant, I got a right to boast. Coast to coast, not yet, but maybe someday, some way, get it together and do this for pay. Until then, it's session ciphers and freestyles. Keep your jaw on the floor and your eyes wide.
You think he cleaned me up on that verse?
I don't know, but you know what? What was I hearing in the background? I was hearing different things. It sounded like another song was coming in at one point.
No, I don't know. But here we go. Here's the second verse here. This is where I'm like, all right, I gotta step it up.
You want me to name names? Are you insane? So I can give these stupid fucks a 5 seconds of fame? I bust off shots at ya just like hockey pucks. Cause I'm Canadian, eh? So I ain't giving a fuck. Yo, Nas, grab the whatchamacallit.
Bro, what do you call it?
Well, there's many names for it. Pistol, gat, gun, tool, burner, piece, Stevie, deceased. Cause it's my money earner, bullet disperser, murderer. It's what they keep saying. I can't hear them as my Mac spraying. Call it a ratchet when I attach a silencer. No a bitch is talking shit and I will silence her.
This dude stole my line. I said I'd manage her. He hating on me, cause I'm the manager. Now it's time to break it down. Go much faster than he can. My flow drop bombs on these hoes. Fucking looking like you ran. Is that your dude? Ooh, he ran. So I guess it's just the two of us. Click, click, boom. Now you do not could not stay true to us. So I leave you there with a pool of blood with this in mind. Nas collab with Neeks. You don't grind, you don't shine. Yeah. Well, you think that's it? You think that's the end?
Yeah, it is apparently.
No,
There's more to come.
it's more to come.
Still Fly was a joke. When we bust out the lyricism and the flow, you guys don't know, man. Yo. Why don't you guys hit rewind and play the shit back? Maybe you missed something.
All right, guys. Yeah, that was Nas Not Nas from Bruise with the Crew and me, like fucking what, like 10 years ago or something.
Oh my god, I don't even think your balls had dropped at that point, bro. You sounded so young, man. Yep.
All right. So we'll see you guys next time. Thanks again for tuning
Peace
in.
out.